shot.
I said, get your motor running with a Klein and Ally show.
Love them whore nights.
It's Klein Ally Show. Low 6.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Hell yeah, welcome to your Monday. Good morning. It's K-Rock. We are Klein Ally Show. It's going to be a big week here. It'll be gender reveal week for Ally. She thinks she knows what's growing inside of her, but we don't, and we'll figure that out together with the most epic gender reveal ever.
You know, I got in trouble over the weekend because of that.
Why?
Because my friend listens to the show every morning, and she came over for dinner, and I hadn't told Katie yet. And my friend was like, so, you guys are doing the gender reveal next week. That's really exciting. And my wife was like, what?
Oh, does she want to? Well, she knows, though. Your wife
does,
knows.
yeah, but I didn't ask and say, hey, you cool doing a big gender reveal? But she was like, were you going to talk to me about this? And I was like, yeah, I just hadn't gotten around to it yet.
Why do you have to run it by her, though? I mean, let's be honest. You're the one doing all the heavy lifting here, right?
You know, it's funny you say that because she was like, this is my baby. And I was like, excuse me? I'm the one doing all the work. And she was like, it's my egg. I was like, yeah, that was a rough 2 weeks for you when they took out your eggs.
Oh, man.
And then I did everything else,
I
okay?
bet you this fight went on for a while, huh? This sounds like something
And in front of my friend.
Oh, that's the best. There's nothing like it. And then she tries to diffuse the situation. All right, we all love each other here.
All right, we all have eggs. Speaking of, more wine?
Stare at each other. And Vanessa jumps in and goes, eggs. So anyway, big gender reveal week this week. Place your bets. I thought I knew. I've been contemplating it. I want to put some action in on it, and we'll see. I mean, I think there's the obvious guess, the obvious answer, but
what's the obvious?
Boy.
Yeah, the obvious is boy. But I feel like because this was not your first choice, I remember you did a switcheroo situation because you had trouble the first time because of the wonky womb.
So you think that my preference was a boy?
Yes, preference was
That's
double.
funny because I really didn't care.
I think you did. And I think you think it's uncool to say you cared, but I think you did care. And I believe that you wanted boy because you wanted a brother situation, a couple of brothers. And then you weren't not able to do that. And then I think you went with the plan B, which was the girl. Not the plan B most people do when they're almost pregnant. Very
That would have been really pointless.
This gender reveal is going to be empty.
This didn't work, so we'll just go with plan B.
Anyway, that'll be coming up at some point. I don't know. Could be today. Could be tomorrow. We don't know when it's going to happen. But Ally will slip, or we will do the most epic gender reveal ever, and we'll blow some stuff up. So we'll get into all of that a little bit later. We've got tickets to give you today if you want to. I don't know what you want these days. You want to go to the Six Flags? Why wouldn't you? Magic Mountain. 4-pack of tickets. Thrill capital of the world. And one lucky winner is going to get them a pair of gold passes for 2027, which I'm pretty sure means you run the park. So we got that to look forward to.
You get to push all the buttons on the rides?
All the buttons. You decide who goes. You check the seatbelts, and boom, you're in charge. We'll also send you the Hollywood Bowl, September 4th, celebrating the music of John Williams. He is the maestro of the movies.
Yeah, and I think he did all the Star Wars, he did Jurassic Park, he did Superman, a lot of the iconic theme songs that you know and love.
So we will get to all of that this morning on K-Rock. Kick things off with some yellow card, and then we'll start giving away Allie's money and so much more on KROQ. Good morning.
KROQ. Klein Ally Show. Mornings on K-Rock. K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
Klein Ally Show. Perhaps the most important message we've ever received on the GOAT line in the history of the show, Ally, happened over the weekend.
The name Gay Leno is the best thing that's ever happened to radio.
That's the wrong.
Straight up.
That's the wrong message. Hold on. That is important as well. Gay Leno is a very important thing to happen to radio.
It's
but
really taken off.
That's not the message I wanted to play you. Listen to this, because apparently there are now positive health benefits just for listening to this show, which I never thought would happen. I thought quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. So many people have talked about how their lives have fallen apart, and this show is oftentimes to blame. We had the people that broke up because of the show, people that got fired because they said great guy like A.D.D in the workplace.
Didn't we learn about a woman who's getting separated from her husband?
Right. A woman who's getting separated from her husband. There's a divorce situation. I mean, a lot of it's people calling saying, hey, guys, no, don't take it personally, but your show caused me my job, my marriage, and my sanity. And then there's this one positive thing that we can take from this show.
So I love your show so much that I listen to it all the time. But I used to listen to it at work, and I was very unproductive. So my summer thing is I can only listen to your show if I work out, if I'm out for a run, or whatever, something active.
Oh.
And happy to say within 2 months, I've lost 10 pounds.
Wow.
Listen to that guy. 10 pounds in 2 months, and that's the only way that he's allowed to listen to our show is if he's doing something active while listening.
Is he doing it with the commercials or just doing it the
I
straight
would
through the
imagine
podcast version?
it's mostly the commercials. You lose 10 pounds easy just working out through the commercials we play.
Seriously.
And if you
good
don't
for
believe me, start working out right now, huh?
All week, get your back-to-school shopping done at K-Rock with 4 packs and tickets to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Because nothing gets you ready for another year of education quite like screaming upside down at 70 miles an hour. And who needs a hall pass when winning instantly qualifies you for a shot at a pair of 2027 Gold Passes? Unlimited visits, select free parking, exclusive perks, access to Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles, Knott's Berry Farm, and more.
That's practically a degree in aerodynamics.
Attend orientation every hour from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for your chance to win. K-Rock and Six Flags Magic Mountain. The only back-to-school shopping that does loops. Keep it on K-Rock to win. Courtesy of Six Flags Magic Mountain. Not a winner? You can still get the most thrilling deals on tickets and passes when you visit sixflags.com today.
K-Rock, we are Klein and Ally Show. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming back or joining us for the very first time. If you want Ally's money, there's a lot of bribery we use to keep you listening. It's just us dangling that carrot in front of you to keep you locked in for a little bit longer. And I hate doing it because I wish you would listen because you wanted to. But the reality is we need money and tickets and tricks to keep you sticking around.
Yeah, you need incentive. We get it.
We're not above that. And at some point, maybe we don't need to bribe you. But for the time being, it seems to work. And Ally hates giving her money away, but she will do it because she's a team player.
I did it last week.
And last week she did pay the people. But sadly, I don't think Ally's lost a $500 Friday in a while. So hopefully this week, make this the week you study up and be ready to dominate on Friday and take Ally's $500. Today, it's just an easy $100. And we say good morning to Roy, listening to K-Rock in Whittier. Hi, Roy. Good morning.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing fine. Doing a lot better if you take Ally's money. I have 5 questions all about things that happened in the news this weekend. And if you do better than Ally, she'll be forced to give you some instant money. So hopefully we are rooting for you.
Well, this is a rematch. Because last time I called you guys on 420, and I was so close to beating Ally.
Oh, damn it.
So you've played Ally before, all the way back on April 20th, and that's a day when Ally
Hold on, yeah. Was that before or after I took my gummy?
That was the gummy roulette day, and I'm trying to think if we had taken...
That was on that day when you guys... I was the dude that said, be real from Cypress Hill.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, we
How
remember.
could we forget?
We talk about that all the time. Yes. All right,
Remember that one guy?
Yes, the Be Real...
He called in and he said, be real?
Oh, that guy was the best.
That was,
Where's Roy?
I believe that was Roy from Whittier that did that. That's what we always say. That's a conversation we have daily after the show. Ally's going to leave the K-Rock studios now, and Roy
Right
will...
when Roy got here?
Right when Roy got back. The man we've been searching for. And hopefully, Roy, things go better for you now than they did on 420. Your round of Ally Knows the News officially starts now.
Ally Knows the News.
This celebrity, in quotes, had her house robbed this weekend in Hidden Hills, probably because she didn't have a Klein Ally Show Please Don't Rob Me sign. Now an arrest has been made. Which celebrity's house was burgled this weekend?
I believe that was Kim Kardashian.
Question 2. Tyler Farms has now recalled what item from grocery store shelves? It's not lettuce. There's your hint. It was lettuce. Now it's a new item they're recalling, and they're pulling off the shelves. What is it?
Oh, boy. Tomatoes?
Tomatoes. We've got a question number 3. Hey, Barbie has a new singer that they're honoring with a limited collectible doll. Which singer is getting the Barbie treatment?
Which singer? Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez. Go to question number 4. This LA Music Festival was canceled before its debut, although they're now saying it wasn't necessarily canceled. It's just going to be pushed till 2027. Which LA Music Festival was canceled before they could officially launch?
Oh, man. Music Festival. I don't know, dude. Coachella. I know that's not going to be it, though.
All right,
I know you want me to react quick.
Thank you. At least an answer. We'll take any answer. And finally, something notable happened on a flight that was scheduled to land at LAX. Something happened aboard that plane that made the news. What happened over the weekend on a flight that was heading into LAX?
Bird strike?
Bird strike. Great answer. Let's bring Ally in. We'll score it together. It's been a while, Roy. It's been maybe 6 months since you last called the show and competed against Allie. It's good to have you back. It's nice to hear you haven't skipped a beat.
Thanks, man.
Allie is, thank you for still listening to the show after 6 full months. That's enough for most people to call it quits, but you stuck around and we appreciate you. And now hopefully we can pay you some of Allie's money. Question number 1, Allie.
Yeah, see you guys every day. Hey, tell Allie, how's her rat infestation?
I'll tell Allie
Going
that.
strong, Roy. Thanks.
She'll still got rats. Thanks for bringing that up.
Hey, my cousin did your home. Just want to let you know.
Oh, yeah. I love that guy.
Eric Cancino. I'm giving him a shout out.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate that. What did he say about Allie's home? Did he give you the inside skinny about what's going on in there? That disgusting rat
he took
nest?
care of her home. I think he went down there like 3 times.
Oh, my God, Allie. How many rats do you have?
Yeah, I think he stopped coming and started sending people in his place because it was just too much maintenance.
Jesus Christ. Allie, you live in filth.
He don't mind. He actually loved... he took care. I know he took care of you.
Did he take any of Allie's undies?
No, but he's probably going to take Allie's wife.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I tried to give him some undies. He wouldn't take them. Apparently, that's not a good way to tip.
Hey, you want these undies? No, I don't.
I want to never come back.
Question 1. This celebrity's house was broken into over the weekend in Hidden Hills, probably because they didn't have a Klein and Ally show. Please don't rob me.
Oh,
sign.
Yeah. She would probably need a lot of them, too. Kim Kardashian.
All right. He said Kim Kardashian. That's the big story. Kim Kardashian. She seems to get robbed an awful lot. Doesn't she get robbed? Didn't she get robbed in Paris?
But I think also,
very robbable.
If you look at her, you just want to rob her.
Question number 2. Both of you get the point. Tied 1-1. Tyler Farms is now pulling...
Tyler Farms?
Taylor Farms is now pulling what item off of grocery store shelves? It's not lettuce. There's your hint. It's a new item now that's being yanked.
Yes, I believe it's jalapeños.
Yes. Now, he said tomatoes, but the correct answer is now they're pulling off the jalapeños. Those are getting taken out of the grocery stores as well.
Yeah. I made a big Mexican meal this weekend, too, and bought a bunch of jalapeños and salsa. So hopefully that wasn't part of the recall.
I feel like we're all playing roulette at this point. We're just going, we ate something. Let's just see what happens over the next few weeks.
Yep.
Go to question number 3. Allie goes up 1 with 3 questions left. Barbie has decided to do a collectible doll to honor what singer is getting her own Barbie doll. So I think a big deal, I think, if you're a female and you get, Barbie. They don't do that with Kens. Ken doesn't go, we're going to make a limited edition Ken to honor, Einstein. They don't do that.
Einstein.
I don't know what. I don't know what type of Ken they would do.
Everyone's hottest scientist.
But Barbie, they feel like the Barbies. They always release these limited editions.
Oh my God, there's a million
to honor so.
Let's just go with Shakira. I have no idea.
Shakira, interesting. He said Selena Gomez. You guys aren't thinking big enough. Whitney Houston.
Oh, cool.
Whitney Houston's getting her own Barbie. We got a question.
She would not care about that.
No, I don't think she would. Question number 4. Allie's still up by 1. This L.A. music festival was canceled before it could even officially launch, although they're saying now it wasn't canceled. It's just been pushed back a year.
Yeah, I think that's the Jazz Festival.
He said Coachella, but the correct answer is the first ever L.A. Jazz Fest got canceled, I guess, at the last possible minute, leaving jazz fans very angry. And we go to this final question. Allie goes up 2. Something notable happened on a flight over the weekend that was heading to LAX. Made the news.
Oh, I think someone died.
Okay. He said bird strike, but the correct answer is a person on the plane, even though they attempted CPR multiple times, did die on that plane and on that flight. And that means Allie beat you by 3. And last time, Roy, you said it was close. This time it was not. And what must you shamefully admit for the second time over the airways of K-Rock?
Wow. My name is Roy from Whittier, and Allie knows the news.
Thank you, Roy.
Sorry, Roy.
See you again in 6 months, my friend.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you, but we're going to talk about that Be Real story again after the show today, like we always do.
All times.
562 said they just bought a Powerball ticket, and if they win, they're going to give us a couple $100.
That's it?
Nice. We're winning.
No smoke with no fire. No stop.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
Temper City, K-Rock. It's called Self-Aware. We're Klein Alley Show. If you need us, 800-520-1067. If your name is currently on a standby boarding list here at K-Rock, and you're probably getting a bunch of spam emails because we've sold your information.
To the
That's
highest
our
bidder.
plan. We will be calling one of you in, less than 30 minutes and announce the good news. We'll be packing your bags and heading to Shaky Knees in Atlanta. So if you're sitting around waiting for that phone call and you get a block number, restricted number, or it says possible spam, I recommend you answer because it could be us, but it's probably someone trying to sell you solar. Regardless, we'll make that call a little bit later this morning. Allie, I just want you to know there's been a lot of great feedback about the you weighing your boobs on the show. This guy wants to know that you made him feel something.
Oh, no.
Sweet, did it. I'm not going to lie. There was just a little movement down there when you guys talked about weighing Allie's pregnancy boobs. So, thanks for that.
That video is close to 100,000 now on Klein and Ally's show.
Why?
Even though she's inside of the tent of consent to hide her shame, people still liked watching you go in there and weighing your pregnancy boobs. And now we will make sure next trimester to give them another weigh. That seems pretty important.
Yeah, and again, I just don't know how accurate it really was, but it is pretty incredible that the discrepancy between right and left was about a half pound.
Yeah, the wonk is real.
I mean, 20 ounces compared to 13 ounces on the left. Pretty insane.
Most of these calls, we got a lot over the weekend, are about this. But
Oh, my gosh. I'm calling, dude, about when Allie was weighing her upper deckers. And the first one she plopped down on there, it's about 20 ounces. So I says, how many pounds is that? She goes, it's about 1.5 pounds. Oh, my God. Come on, man. I mean, that's like not even close. You're off by 4 ounces, dude.
That's not that many.
Anyways, you got about 5 hamburgers on that one boobie.
So there you go. Now we know how
We
to give
should
the
have
proper-
measured in hamburgers.
Should have measured in hamburgers.
Oh.
We'll know better for next
What
time.
a missed
A lot
opportunity.
of great suggestions. We've listened to them all, even though they're not all going to make it onto the air.
I think we had to do the Indiana Jones idea next time.
Well, there's concern, Allie, is on Friday, because Friday is going to be our backyard kegger / pool party. And there's concern whether or not you are going to, want to go European style. Because, you've got these big pregnancy boobs now.
Oh, that I should just have them out?
Well, there's a lot of concern about that.
From you?
From the neighbors, mostly. And
it's your backyard.
But listen, it's my backyard, so it's like international waters.
I was going to go reverse European, where I just wear no bottoms.
Oh, God.
I'll
That's
just wear
terrible.
only a top.
I got to get that filter fixed in my pool.
I'm going 70s style down there, too.
I want you to
Starting
know
now.
that my wife has lost a lot of
respect for you.
She's laid down some rules, which I don't know if we could even.
Lame.
Well, when she heard that Jake wanted to bring a +1, that's where it started. Now I will say, Friday is part of our Funner Summer Guarantee. We've decided that we haven't done anything outside of the show together this summer, and the plan was for
It's been a great summer.
Omar's birthday on Friday. What better way could we celebrate than by having a pool party that Omar doesn't go to?
Mm-hmm.
True.
And so that's exactly what we're going to actually do. Have a cake being made that's a happy birthday Omar cake.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we're going to put it in front of an empty chair and let it melt in the sun. but the best part about
I want to eat it.
Okay, Allie can eat it.
I'm hungry.
But we did have some rules, and now I think listeners are confused because a lot of people were DMing me over the weekend, including some of our favorites like the Bud Light Bros and
they're invited,
Suave
right?
Agave.
Yeah, they're my +1.
And they're going, let me know the details for the pool party.
You count as one.
And I just said to my wife, because she works from home, and I said, hey, Friday, I just want you to know it could get a little rowdy in the backyard because I'm having a bunch of people over after work for a pool party. And she goes, what do you mean a bunch of people? I thought it was just the show. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, yeah, it's the show, and then some other people, and I think the keg guy. Vanessa said the keg guys, they want to come and hang too. They want to bring the keg and also hang out. They sent her some emails.
Well, if you provide a free keg, you should be able to hang out for a little
right.
bit.
And then Suave Agave said he wants to come and set up a tequila bar.
Great.
And hang out too. And then
what about food? What are we doing? Is Johnny's uncle coming?
Johnny, is your uncle going to do carne asada or tri-tip or something? Because if not, I have a backup plan for that as well, but that would also involve more people.
Yeah, let me double clarify with him right now.
When you mean double clarify, you mean ask him for the first time?
No, I got to double clarify because I don't know if he's working that day or not. He's like on call.
Is
But I'll
it
hit him
true
up
or
right
false that you've not asked yet?
I have not asked him yet.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That's what we know. So it's double clarify means asking for the first
Single
time.
clarify.
But he offered already, so he was already down in the first place.
Right. He understands the concept of it. So now she's trying to tell me there's certain rules to this thing. And
What are the rules?
They're not. It's going to make it unfun. So
What are the rules?
I'm going to pretend I haven't heard them.
Are you going to make the house off limits?
Well, that was mentioned.
Oh my God! So what are we supposed to pee in a bush?
No, there's a bucket.
Are you going to get a porta-john?
I may get there's a guy doing construction across the street. I think the porta potty's open.
Is it does have the padlock on it?
It's a lock, but you can just pull down and it opens. So there's a few things, and I just want to make sure. And Jake,
this is basically you know what we should do? We should just rent someone's pool.
No, because then
your house is not going to be fun.
I'm going to make it fun. Here's the one rule I have, though, because there is an interesting controversy brewing that Jake pretends pools are lame and for children because he doesn't know how to swim.
Oh my God!
And I will make sure that this is a funner summer pool party, but you have to do a one swimming lap race against pregnant Allie to see if you can beat a pregnant woman swimming a lap.
Crush Allie.
I
no, you
swim.
can't.
I just don't want to swim in a pool. It's
Jake,
gross.
I don't think you can. And I think
float a river every goddamn year.
And if
That's floating.
Yeah. Do we need to have a lifeguard on standby, Jake, for you?
You know what? Yes, please. That'd be cool.
All right, there's another invite.
God damn it.
No, I used to actually do lifeguarding. I could save Jake.
No. We need a stand, though.
Jake,
a real lifeguard.
Would you really battle Allie in a lap race?
Sure, I'll crush her.
You can swim that well?
Yes.
You don't think his jorts are going to weigh him down when those things get wet?
I'll bring board shorts.
7,000 pounds.
I got $10 on Jake.
No way.
$10 right now.
I think. Do you remember what happened when we all raced at SoFi Stadium?
Yeah, he pulled a hammy in like 3 seconds.
He finished last place in the race because he hurt his little
But that
footsie.
was on land, though. He won't get hurt in the water. He might be more agile.
Yeah, but he might crap himself.
See, that's the other thing.
Propels me.
He might poop in your pool, Klein.
I know. Well, between Jake and Vanessa now, it's like the whole thing. I've already got a guy scheduled to come clean the thing out on Saturday because I'm convinced you guys are going to make it unsanitary.
Well, now this just seems like we're an inconvenience, so I don't want to go. I think I'm going to tap out.
I still want to go.
See,
so now it's just you and Jake.
This is my concern, is that you're going to tap out, and Omar's already tapped out.
Well, it doesn't seem like your wife wants to do it. It doesn't seem like you really want to deal with it either.
I told her she should go work somewhere else that day, like at the library.
Are your kids going to be there, or are they in school?
No, they're in school. They're back in school, thank
Why
God.
doesn't she go work at a coffee shop like the rest of L.A.?
Yeah, I said that. I said, listen, there's a solvable problem here. Just go work elsewhere that day.
Isn't her office just her phone?
Yeah, she needs her phone and she needs internet, and
so there you go. There's a million places where she can do that.
So here's the real question then, because I'm afraid this is going to turn into a Project X situation where Jake to try to be funny invites a bunch of people, and then all of a sudden it gets.
Well, that would be.
That's cool.
Better than what's happening.
It would not be better. You think it would be better, Allie.
It would be better.
It sounds like the picture you're painting is
It'd be
a
crazy
few
if
of
this
us
party became a party.
hanging out in your backyard on your lava hot turf.
That's very hot. The hottest this weekend. Burned my foot.
With maybe a carne asada guy.
Well, double confirmed.
We can't go in the house.
You can.
There's going to be a keg, which I can't take advantage of.
You'll have access to the house, and Vanessa will have access to the house.
So it's girls only
inside.
inside.
Girls only inside the house.
Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
And me.
Johnny.
So only Jake.
Yeah, it's a no Jake's allowed house situation. But that's okay, Jake, because we got some. So anyway, that's.
Well, I have a bucket.
Also, the party has to be strictly from noon until 2 on Friday.
Christ,
is that a
this
problem?
Sucks.
Is noon till 2 a problem?
I mean, I guess technically not, but it doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah, it won't be.
Why isn't it at night?
I thought that everyone wanted to do it right after work. I thought that was the idea. It's going to be the hottest then. The valley could be 110 degrees
Let's
then.
just say noon till question mark.
Yeah, I like question mark.
That's fine. The question mark, I'm just going to let you guys know.
Is 2.
Mystery solved, 2 p.m. The question mark means 2 p.m.
And then are your kids going to be there?
No, they're going to be at school. But that's what happens after 2 is that we run the risk that, they start to make their way home. So I don't want that at all. I can't have them see this. They know
They'd
about
probably
it.
beat Jake in the lap race.
They're very Jake, would you swim against one of my kids?
I crush your kids.
See, I think Jake, we're going to learn, is not a good swimmer, and that's why he hates the pool so much.
Mm-hmm.
Not a strong swimmer, not a good swimmer.
So you think that you're just this amazing swimmer who never goes in the pool because it's for kids?
Pools are for kids. I only swim in fresh water.
What is fresh water? Like, that's not the ocean. The ocean's salt water.
This is where Jake goes weird because he thinks
This is the conversation you can look forward to in your backyard.
So we just got to get some loud music to drown out all this conversation.
Everything that we're talking about.
But it is on. I just want you to know, because I know Vanessa was concerned it wasn't on. Vanessa, it is on for Friday.
All right. I just wanted confirmation from you because, you sound a little bit like, my wife doesn't want to do it.
I don't care.
I know. You can tell when someone doesn't really want the thing to happen. Why don't we just do it at Omar's? Omar can do a really good party.
Yes.
Yeah. Omar, would you like us
birthday.
to?
It's my birthday that
Would
day.
you like us to bring your birthday party to you?
I'm okay with that.
You're okay, like you're good? You don't want that? Or?
All right, guys, we're going to switch the location to question mark, and it's going to be
There's no way you guys would drive all the way out here.
For a better party.
It's not going to be a better party.
Yes, it would be.
No.
Omar, list 3 ways right now you would make this party way better than what you're hearing now.
Oh, just drugs. I would supply drugs.
Okay.
I have penicillin.
I have an EpiPen.
What do you guys need? You got a peanut problem? I got you. I'm going to make it's going to be good. Don't worry. The party is going to be good. I need to figure out. I was thinking about some entertainment as well. That's all I'm saying.
Like girls?
Ooh, like a magician?
Oh
my God.
Famous. 106.7 K-Rock.
Let's find out what's happening in the world. Then we kick off a brand new hour of the show. Give away a trip to head to Atlanta for some Shaky Knees. And if you want tickets or access, we have them for you all morning, including, that's right, 4 tickets, 4 packs. So you can go to the thrill capital of the world and hit up some Six Flags Magic Mountain. Plus, some of you are going to get them the gold passes for 2027, which will mean you're better than everyone else in the general public. And that'll all be coming up later this morning. But right now, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Here's some key advice. If you murder somebody, don't brag to other people that you murdered somebody, because eventually that'll catch up with you. And that is why 30 years later, we have a trial happening for Tupac Shakur's murder. Now, jury selection is taking place today. This is for Dwayne D. Davis, who is now accused of murder with a deadly weapon. He, at the time of the murder, was the leader of the Crips, and apparently over the years he bragged about being involved with his murder, orchestrating his murder, being the one behind it all, supplying the gun for it. He even detailed some of this in his memoir, which revived the case and has ultimately led to his arrest. Now he's saying that there was a ghostwriter in his memoir telling lies, that it wasn't him that was saying any of this. So they say it's going to be a pretty big trial. Again, the jury selection is just starting, so that'll take a few days, and then I think the trial is going to last a month. And finally, after all these years, we might have a person in jail.
Hey, if you have jury duty today or tomorrow, you could end up on a fun one.
This is the one.
I mean, this would be a good one to get on.
Tupac's murder trial?
It was way better than the jury I got on, which was someone that accused someone of falling down at a grocery store.
Yeah, the one that I was actually served on was just a guy who got cut with a box cutter knife.
Yeah.
At a storage facility.
This is a good one to get on if you can get on it, but it could take a while. And this is not the first time where we've talked about how loose lips sink ships. Remember all those times where like rappers would rap in their songs about crimes they committed, and then they would listen to the lyrics and they'd be like, "You said you stole $3,000 from a Bloomingdale's, and that's exactly the crime." And they're like,
I should have changed one word.
Exhibit A.
Yeah, it was like the lyrics.
You said it.
It's exactly what they stole. Like, why give the exact amount of what you stole and what you took?
You know what? We know how it feels when you're just trying to come up with content.
I get it.
You're just trying to come up with a lyric, trying to come up with a new chapter for your book, and then you're like, I guess I'll just talk about murdering Tupac, because what else am I going to talk about? But if you're a leader of the Crips, I would imagine there's a lot of other things you can talk about. But in those books, you also kind of insinuate things, you change details, you change names to kind of protect or, vagify a lot of the details. So,
or you do what OJ did, where he wrote a book called If I Had Done It. Remember that whole thing? That way he separated himself from the actual crime.
If I had done it, what a great thing that I got away with. With school starting this week and next for thousands of kids, something will be different in the cafeteria for a lot of schools because the lunch menu has changed. They are apparently letting some of the kids control the menu.
Oh, boy.
So they've had some kids work. They have had them work with chefs. So it's not like they're just like, putting spaghetti in Coca-Cola, go! But apparently there's going to be some new menu items that your kid might like or dislike.
Hear that crunch? Buttery flakiness with an excellent mouthfeel.
I'm liking it. Yeah, it has some really fresh flavors.
It tastes really good.
I don't know why that adult man is enjoying the school
I think
lunch.
he's talking about the children, not the lunch.
And the mouthfeel.
Buttery freshness. Get the fire that man immediately.
I think he's a pervert.
A tasty preview of what Los Angeles Unified School District students can expect at their cafeterias. Kids had a hand at creating some of the recipes. Chef Daniel Sandoval with his team's winning entry, butter chicken and cucumber salad.
Turmeric, curry spice.
Do you kids like turmeric and
There
curry
is
spice?
zero. I'm going to tell you something. They have figured out, LAUSD has figured out a way to make every food in a bag. It's not just the milk in a bag. It's the pizza in a bag. Everything my kids eat at school that they like
Bag form.
started in a bag. And it's foods you wouldn't normally think should be in a bag. That's how their pizza is served, in a bag.
They said this is supposed to be farm to table.
Well, farm
Is
to
it
bag, and then bag to table. Everything's in a bag at some point. Because I think they cook everything through steam.
But it's like airplane food. Even though it might start off good, they have the way that they have to transport and serve it to thousands of people at once. They have to bagify it. It's the only solution.
But most of it is garbage, I'm sure. But sometimes they'll come home and they're like, I had the best bagged steak today. I'm like, you had a great bagged steak?
I mean, you'd be happy with a bagged
Love
steak.
a bagged steak.
Well, they have pozole. They have a lot of different items.
Celebrity chefs helped craft the new breakfast bowl with chorizo.
Breakfast bowl chorizo?
They're getting that at public school?
Yeah.
A pork katsu sandwich, LA cheesesteak, and lasagna rolls.
What?
LA cheesesteak?
LAUSD, if you're listening, I'd love to sample all of your new menu items. Please bring them in here to K-Rock. We can get the kids excited for the new school year. I mean, let's be honest, though. They mostly just want
A
want
kid
nuggets.
would not have come up with breakfast chorizo.
No, zero chance. Now, maybe a chef did, and they gave like a little panel of kids and tried it, and a couple of them made it and said it was decent. But there's no way, you're right. Kids didn't come up with a katsu
Kid is like
sandwich.
macaroni and cheese with fish flavor.
Right. They're saying the same. Kids are, for the most part, saying the same thing. Quesadilla.
Yeah, when it comes to actually eating food. But if they're making up recipes, they would just make up the weirdest crap ever that would
like
taste horrible.
Melted chocolate on top of chocolate
Yeah.
with like fun dip on top. And they're like, good, print it, put on the menu.
I would love for a chef to actually have to figure that out and make it good. All right, if you've been waiting for more Blink-182, your wait is coming to an end, at least according to Travis Barker. He's been busy promoting his new documentary, which is coming out on Hulu. It's called Louder Than Fear. And when he was talking about some of the other projects he's been working on, it includes producing and playing on the new Alkaline Trio album and working on the new Blink album. And he said they've been working on it this year. So that probably means by the end of the year or into next year, we could see a new Blink-182 album.
There you go. Things to get excited about, look forward to, including this next hour of the show, which we're going to kick off the second we're done with No Doubt. And the first thing we do is pick up the phone, give someone a call that will change their life forever and for the better. Will it be you? Please answer. We're calling next on KROQ.
It's Klein Alley Show. Low 6.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
It's a rough week for some, as many people are heading back to school, so apologies in advance to teachers. You got a few months off to relax and do what it is that you do. We learned a lot of those stories on Friday. A lot of drinking, a lot of mushrooms, a lot of sex, sounds like. But now you're back in the classroom, and students will be going back this week, at least the LAUSD. Some kids already back in school, and others have decided school ain't for me. I'm going to drop out and become an online billionaire.
Oh, now's the time.
Sell some pictures of my feet.
You know, I heard a friend of mine who is an educator said, I am learning just how many other educators are swingers.
Oh.
Which is fascinating. She said she hears more and more stories about different teachers and faculty being in the swinging community.
Well, Jake hit the street to talk to people about what they had not learned in school as a reminder that it's officially back to school time. So we'll get to some of that audio. These were all people that were hammered at a bar, but regardless, they've got some interesting insights, and we'll get into that. Coming up this hour on the show, have some clickbait to get to, and we will send you to the Hollywood Bowl for the maestro of the movies. This is going to be one of the amazing evenings at the Bowl. I was there on Friday night, and let's not focus on the band I was there to see. Let's just focus on the fact that being at the Bowl between August, September, October, nighttime, there's nothing better. I don't think there's a better place on the planet. I mean, I was on a lot of mushrooms at the time, but I at some point turned to the person next to me. I go, I think this is the best weather in the world right now. And they're like, okay.
And they're
please.
like, who are you, sir?
Stop talking.
You're in the
to
wrong
me.
section.
So,
did you ever sell your tickets?
I did have to drop the price a few times. And the show had begun, and I was on the hook for my box. And then I got a buzz on my phone at one point, and I looked at it, and it says, your tickets have sold.
No way.
So someone had picked them up. And
So you still lost money, but not as much?
I lost $400. But it's better than losing $1,400.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like I kind of won.
You did. That's exciting. And were they everything you wanted them to be, the Counting Crows?
It was nostalgic, yeah, but I
saw you post one of those, like, me and my wife at the bowl seeing the Counting Crows.
Yeah, she told me to take it down.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was pretty cheesy.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
That must have been the mushrooms.
I was
too.
on the mushroom. I shouldn't post on mushrooms. That's my problem. Let's go ahead and call someone right now and make their life instantly better. If you listen to K-Rock, maybe you win. Maybe you're a caller 20 from time to time and you get access to some things. We're going to give away a trip right now. This trip is going to go all the way to Atlanta for Shaky Knees if this person answers. If they don't answer, well, then we're going to have to keep calling people on this standby boarding list until someone does. This is live radio, so you never know what's going to happen. Also, my fat fingers oftentimes do not dial the right number. So we have that to look forward to. It's a lot of challenges.
Didn't seem like enough dudes. Oh, it was.
Hi, this is Alan. I'm sorry, can I get to the phone right now? Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
You blew it.
Yeah, you missed out. Sorry about that, Alan.
It's Ellen.
Oh.
Better luck next time. A good day to you.
On the tickets and the name.
All right, now we're moving on. See, that's what happens. That's sad. She's going to get that message, and everything's going to be ruined for her.
Provided she even checks her voicemail.
We tried to warn you guys. Got to answer the call.
Don't be like Ellen.
If she calls back and she's upset, Vanessa, you handle that. You talk her off that ledge. Could have been that one moment where she was cutting through the canyon and got no service. Maybe someone cut the fiber optics. But you know what? Someone else is about to win this trip. And hello?
Hello?
Is this Sonia?
Yes, it is.
We are live on K-Rock.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. My name's Klein. That's Ally right
Good morning.
there. We're on the radio and we're
Hi,
calling.
Good morning, Klein. Good morning, Ally.
Calling for some good news for you.
Yes.
Someone by the name of Ellen or Alan did not answer our call. And as a result, you did pick up. So you will be packing your bags and going to Atlanta for Shaky Knees.
Woo! Thank you.
You're very welcome. Get ready for that. Jimmy Eat World, you already get to see them at the Hollywood Bowl. You'll get to see them again now in Atlanta with a bunch of other bands, including Violet Grohl and Turnstile and too many others to possibly remember at this time. But congratulations.
And you were Plan B, but
God,
you don't feel bad about that, right?
No,
What would you?
not.
What would
They
you
didn't
like to?
answer. Sorry.
What would you like to say to Ellen from Encino?
You should have answered.
Should have answered.
Should have answered.
Sucks to suck. All right, hold on one
Should have
second.
been ready.
Should have been ready. Sonia was ready. What time you were up this morning?
I was ready.
Yep. Yeah, you were. All right, now
there's some bitch fight brewing.
yeah,
I
now
love
you're
it.
getting a little catty. But hold on, hold on 1 second. And congratulations and thank you for listening to K-Rock. You're the winner. Sublime now. Clickbait afterwards on KROQ.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein Ally Show.
Klein Ally Show.
K-Rock.
Hey, I will tell you, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, when you don't know anything, every day's brand new to you. People you've met a million times are like strangers again.
Even when you tell me celebrities that we've met and interviewed, I'm like, oh, wow, I got to do that? How exciting.
Yeah. Well, he's always blown away at the things she's
How'd it
done.
go?
It's time now for some clickbait. Here we go. Clickbait. All right, here's the question. Study reveals that this highly enjoyable activity, if done every day, will actually lower your dementia risk. So start doing it now, even though dementia feels like it's something just for old people in the future. But if you start doing this thing now, you don't have to worry about it. And there is something about the dementia. I've heard the good and the bad of it, right? I've heard the stories of the
What's
people.
the good?
Well, the good is that you're not under any obligation to visit because they forget that you had plans to visit.
Oh, it's good for the other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, if you don't want to be one of these people that forgets everything all the time, that sucks. And I know that, like my mom's freaking out about it. You know, if she forgets, because she's got a crazy memory, she'll remember a phone number of my best friend from like middle school.
Cool. Is that because she didn't do drugs?
Probably she didn't do a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
I think one time she drank a screwdriver, but she said hold the pulp when she ordered it, which was a weird, not cool order.
Well, you should hold the
But I think she would remember. So now she'll be like, your friend Nick Hill from 8th grade, I don't remember his full phone number anymore, only the first 6 digits. I'm like, all right, Mom, it doesn't mean you have dementia. Relax.
So she feels like she's slipping?
Well, yeah, because I think that's just what happens when people get older. They start to freak out that they don't remember things anymore. And most of the stuff in their mind, they don't really need to remember.
Yeah, I know.
Old people used to have cool stuff to remember because they would talk about, like...
Well, and that's all they had. They couldn't store things in their phones and remember it later.
Right. We all had better memories back then because we had to remember. If we wanted
You had to remember all the phone numbers.
Now I just get reminders. So 10 years ago today, something happened. My phone told me.
I'm like, I got married? When was that?
So it's crazy.
Look at that.
They even put a slideshow together together with fun music.
What year did that?
So what is the thing that you could be doing immediately?
That's enjoyable?
It's an enjoyable activity, and it could lower your dementia risk. Will lower your dementia risk. What is it, Allie?
I guess I'll just go with sex.
Sex.
And I don't know why that would be the case, but I was going to say meditation, but that's not enjoyable.
Right.
Boring.
Yeah, that's super boring.
Jake, speaking of boring,
Thank you.
what's your answer?
I think I've heard something about like playing video games because it keeps your mind active and alert and like solving puzzles and.
So when people make fun of you, and
Old
say,
people in puzzles.
Yeah,
that really does help keep the brain sharp.
Do you love crossword puzzles, Sudoku, Mahjong? Is that
My
a puzzle?
grandma, who lived in 94, would play her little casino, those little handheld casino games.
Really?
Yeah, the little poker ones.
And she had a sharp mind till the end, right?
Yeah, she
pretty
remembered
sharp.
everything.
Yeah. Even Allie. Allie's very forgettable.
Till she died.
That's right. Omar, what is it?
Yeah. I want to say it's going to be listening to music. You remember the lyrics and the tune. I think that's going to help your dementia.
Once again, I'm shocked that one of you is right. I'm always surprised that any of us are able to get any of this right. But apparently, if you do not want to get the dementia, you must regularly listen to or play music.
Wow.
You have a significantly and scientifically lower risk of developing dementia, especially if it's a combination of playing an instrument and listening to music on a daily basis.
I wonder if that's actively listening, sitting there and listening, or just having it in the background all the time. Because there are people that just have music on all the time. My stepfather is one of those people that just always has music on.
Well, they used to say, I don't know if it's still true, but if you had like, not good music, but like classical or something on, it's supposed to open up a different side of your brain.
Right.
So like, I think they did some research that said if you just read a book and then you read the same book again, but with classical music on in the background, you were able to absorb more of the information.
What? I would be so distracted by the bad classical music.
Listen, I've never done either of those things.
Let alone together.
Let alone together. If you ever catch me reading a book with classical music, just shoot me in the face. But anyway, that's apparently the answer. If you don't want dementia, and you'll forget this anyway if it's too late for you, but you should immediately start listening to music.
I'm supposed to do what?
So we will give you some of that music to listen to as we cure your dementia after this quick break on K-Rock.
All week, get your back-to-school shopping done at K-Rock with 4 packs of tickets to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Because nothing gets you ready for another year of education quite like screaming upside down at 70 miles an hour. And winning to Hall Pass when winning instantly qualifies you for a shot at a pair of 2027 Gold Passes. Unlimited visits, select free parking, exclusive perks, access to Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles, Knott's Berry Farm, and more.
That's practically a degree in aerodynamics.
Attend orientation every hour from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for your chance to win. K-Rock and Six Flags Magic Mountain. The only back-to-school shopping that does loops. Keep it on K-Rock to win. Courtesy of Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Not a winner? You can still get the most thrilling deals on tickets and passes when you visit sixflags.com today.
K-Rock, we are Klein and Ally Show. This is the sweet sounds of a man who's got one of the coolest nicknames you could possibly have because he is the maestro of the movies and responsible for so many scores to so many films that we've watched over the years, including this one for the Olympics, because he's just that good. And his name is John Williams, and he'll be back at the Hollywood Bowl. So you can go ahead and watch this under the stars. Peak weather happening in Southern California, especially at the bowl. And delicious food offerings as well. And
the drum style button.
Allie's
Change the drum sound.
Sorry.
That's Allie's instrument that she's about to play in a moment, because last year, the way we gave away these tickets, we didn't want to do just what a lot of other places are doing, which is just play you some of his scores, and then you have to say, oh, that's the one from Jurassic Park or whatever. We decided to change it up. Now, last year, it was Vanessa who did her best version of his score. She is not known as the maestro of the movies, but this is what she gave us last year. People try to figure out exactly which score that was that he did, and of course this was the answer from Home Alone.
I killed it.
Easy.
Easy. So we decided this year it had to become more challenging. And so as a result, we've all brought in instruments that were designed for children. We've got
an array of
mini
different
guitars
things, yeah.
in here, ukuleles. Allie's got a little drum kit. I think we have some kazoos. And in a moment, if you're up for the challenge, you got to give us a call at 800-520-1067. Allie is going to attempt to play one of his classic film scores using this drum kit. Now, that is the drum kit, and I'm sure he doesn't use that. You probably won't hear this instrument at the Hollywood Bowl, I would imagine. It plays wacky noises. I'm surprised Omar doesn't have this drum kit.
Did he score the Three Stooges?
I mean, yeah, that is
Okay, hold on. What is this John Williams score?
Does that have any real no sounds, or is it all just wacky sounds?
I have to choose a drum style. Here we go. Hold on.
It's on morning radio mode. Hold on. Allie's going to go ahead and pick a drum style. Oh, man. This is wild. You can see what this looks like on YouTube right now. Clearly designed. Oh, that's a good one. And I'm sure John Williams would be thrilled to know that this is what we're doing with his masterpieces. So all you have to do, if you'd like to play, is be on the phone.
Okay.
Allie's going to she's going to listen in her AirPods to an actual John Williams score, and she is going to attempt to play along. If you're able to figure out what song she is playing along to, which is impossible, I'm going to tell you that right now, then you get to go to the Hollywood Bowl, and you get to watch him actually do the real ones live before your very eyes.
Yeah, and we brought these instruments in, but it doesn't mean that we know how to play any of these instruments.
No, clearly. So,
I mean, I've never really played the drums before, and you have a little guitar, or is that a ukulele?
This is a guitar. This is a guitar. Is that thing going to keep yelling at us?
I don't know.
Why does that drum kid keep yelling things?
I think it's like to bring the kid back when they get distracted.
Stop.
They're like, keep playing with me.
All right, so let's say good morning now to our first contestant. This is Blanca from Long Beach. Blanca, welcome to Allie Attempts to Recreate the Maestro of the Movies. Hey, Blanca, good morning. Hi, welcome. Listen closely now. John Williams is a man who's given us many soundtracks to many amazing films over the years. And
Sorry, though.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. It just starts making sounds when you don't play it.
Whenever you're ready, Allie is going to play what she believes to be the best version on this drum kit as she listens to the actual John Williams score in her ears.
By the way, I think you'd be proud of me because this was an impulse buy at Costco.
Oh, love it. Good shot. It's a good shot right there.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, whenever you're ready, Allie, you get to go first. If you get the first guess. If you're wrong, we'll make our way up and down these phones, because I think we're only doing one score a day. So if you want to score your tickets, hopefully you're able to name this one. Here we go, Allie, whenever you're ready. Hold on.
Awesome. The Death March, the Darth Vader March. Da, 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 da.
Hold on, Allie can't hear your guess because she's got her AirPods in. Let me just stop her. Hey, Allie, cut it out. Stop.
Okay.
What was your guess now? Allie was drumming over you. What was your guess?
It was Star Wars, the Darth Vader March.
I don't know how this is possible, because this is the song that Allie was attempting to play.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't believe you got that. That's unbelievable. Allie, she got it. I mean, unless she was just ready to guess that regardless. Wow.
All right.
You don't even need to go to the Hollywood Bowl at this point. It's like you're experiencing this.
Hey, Allie, you're an awesome drummer.
Well, I'm going to switch it to silly mode.
They call Allie the maestro of the mediocre. And there she is. Wow. They say this toy is for children, but clearly it's also for slow adults. Allie is really having her way with it. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Blanca, I don't know. I was expecting this to go on much longer, and I didn't think we would ever have a winner. In fact, I think we told the Hollywood Bowl we'll try to give these tickets away, but we will not be able to.
Maybe by Friday.
So congratulations. You're going, and you will get to see that with your very eyes, and it will be slightly different than the version Allie just played. Allie, if you'd like to play us into some Silver Sun pickups now.
Oh, sure.
Go ahead and why don't you put that thing on burp mode or something. Okay. This is... I don't know why everyone's not running to Costco right now to buy their very own sound effect drum kit. And tomorrow morning, you'll have another chance to win your way into the Hollywood Bowl as I attempt to play the little kid's guitar, and that'll be on the next episode of Klein Ally Show on KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Ally Show. Mornings on K-Rock. K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
K-Rock, we're your Klein Ally Show. I agree. I think it's the most important decision you will make in your entire life.
Yeah.
And it should be treated as such.
Well, we have had the same couch for, what is it? Probably over 10 years at this point? Maybe longer?
Longer.
Maybe.
You had it, didn't you have it before? You had it before you got married, for sure.
It was the one thing that my wife bought. Like, we always said if we ever got divorced, that would be her only asset.
Is the couch.
Is this couch.
It's a nice way to talk about things. If we ever get divorced, this is the only thing you'll be taking with you is this couch.
It was the only thing that she was like, I will pay for it with all my money. And she was still in school at the time, so she had no money. And this was a big deal for her that she bought this couch.
I think buying a couch feels like the first
grown-up adulting purchase.
It does feel like that because there's a time when you decide I'm going to grab a couch off the side of the road. I think Jake is still in that phase.
Oh, hell yeah.
He loves road couches. Road couches you can score, but more often than not, you have to think to yourself, what happened upon this couch that forced the person to say, I'm going to go ahead and make this the street's problem now?
Yeah, I'm not going to go through the effort to explain what's happened to this couch to anybody.
Right. I'm not even going to go through the process of trying to clean it because what
I
happened
don't even want to
here,
take pictures of it.
Every once in a while, it's just a lucky situation of didn't fit or bought a house that was furnished, didn't like the furniture because it didn't match. Every once in a while, you probably score a decent couch. More often than not, I would imagine you're getting a lot of evidence.
Well, and I don't know about you, but my process was hand-me-downs from my family. Then it went on to futons and beanbag chairs.
Mm-hmm.
That was the decor in college. And then even out of college for a while.
What about inflatable? Did you ever go with the inflatable phase?
You know, I don't think
I feel like I can see Allie as an inflatable furniture person, big time.
I think I went with just pillows for a while.
Right. Oh, yeah. This is feng shui. Oh, you're too cheap to buy a couch?
I think I even had just the cushions of a couch on the floor with pillows.
Where's the frame here? We don't need frames.
It's cool, grounded.
Yeah, that seems to be about the life cycle of furniture. And then you finally decided.
And then I went to street couches for a while and then used couches from Craigslist and whatnot. And now this was our first new couch.
There's one more phase you're missing out. Tent sale. This is where the tent sale, like the floor model couches.
Yeah. You know what? And I think this was a floor model. So technically, we've never purchased a brand new couch.
Right. It's
ever.
big. It's important. It's for so many reasons it's important because I do think you spend more time on that than probably anything else.
It's the most important piece of furniture in the whole house. And it's a statement of how you live, how often you spend on the couch, what you do on your couch. Do you eat your meals on the couch? Do you basically park up and watch a movie marathon on your couch? Or do you want it to be more like presentational for guests and crap like that?
New couch kind of sucks, though, because new couch, you're kind of a little bit on edge with. You're on edge. No, not even the fact that it's not broken in yet, but you're on edge with it, and you can't really get to your comfort zone of, I'm going to throw my feet on this, I'm going to eat on this, because you do, just like with new car, new computer, you make these rules to yourself. This is not, no one's going to eat on this, and then obviously you're going to cave soon.
Oh, I don't even think we're going to be, we know we are going to be eating, getting dirty. This couch needs to be comfortable and good, but durable. We need to make sure we can take the couch cushions off and wash them and all that crap. And we don't even have an ottoman.
Young kid, baby on the way. It seems like a terrible time to buy a couch.
I know.
It seems like the worst time.
Right. But then this one is getting so ratted that it just feels like we have to. It just feels collectively like we've outgrown the couch. The couch is done. It's been done. We've been talking about doing this for at least 6 months, and I'm sure people talk about buying a new couch
for years.
Yeah, so you've been talking about buying a new couch for a year.
But the problem is, every time someone comes over, even though I think that I've had mine almost over a decade too, like Johnny will sit down on it. He's like, "Dude, this couch is so comfortable." It's the greatest compliment I get.
It is a good couch.
People go, "Man, I really like this couch." I go, "Yeah, I know. I can't get rid of it, and I don't want to get rid of it either."
And how did you come upon this?
I bought that one from a guy on, I think, Craigslist, that bought it and claimed that it was too big. He got it home and it didn't fit. It was too big. And then
too big means murder.
Well, it's funny because we brought it over. I noticed there was like a bleach stain all over the side of one of the things. And I was like, "Did you try to clean something off of this?" And he's like, "I don't really know.
I'm here already."
Yeah. He's like, "You want me to take $100 off?" I go, "All right, that'll explain that."
Cool. So then you've had this couch for how long then? 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years. Probably more.
And I would think this is a more important purchase than even a new bed.
It's up there.
Because once you sit on it, you have to know, it's hard to tell when you just sit in a couch if it's supposed to be your couch or not.
Yeah, and also you don't know what it's going to wear like. It could be great for the first few months, and then it could fall. That's the problem with the cheapies, is that they maybe feel good right out of the gate, but then all of a sudden you got some sag right in the middle. You go, can't sit in that seat.
949 said Costco is the go-to for all furniture, including couches.
Well, look, the benefit of that is, Allie, is El Cheapo. You could sit in that thing for the next 20 years and then bring it back and say you didn't like it for some reason.
That's a great idea.
They have to give you money. But I do see a lot of people, and I've sat down. Sometimes I take a break mid-shop at Costco, and I'll sit down on the couches there. They seem good, but I wouldn't.
You take a break? Those are right at the front.
Yeah, well, I walk in, I look at some stuff,
And you're
I
tired already?
sit down.
You
Yeah,
have to sit
yeah, I have to
down.
rest. I have to rest for a little bit.
562. I kind of want to hear more of these stories. I recently bought a condo and bought a new couch, and my friend puked all over it a week after I put it together. What happened to your couch as soon as you bought it?
This is one of the downsides is, and I finally did the thing where I was not ready to get the full new couch, so I did the putting the new covers on it, and within a day of that, my kid brought home slime from some birthday party.
Oh, cool.
And it got stuck all over, and it was that slime that just stained the whole, it was...
Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's high risk.
High
because
risk.
if you spend a lot of money on a couch, a lot can go wrong on a couch.
I know.
And then you could buy those couches where it's like you keep it forever and you just keep replacing the covers and you just keep getting new covers. So it's basically like a new couch every few years. 760 said, I bought a $200 purple velvet couch. It was too big to move during our last move, but it was so much more comfortable than the brand new custom $1,500 couch that we bought.
That's the other thing, too, is I've gone to some people's houses, and I know that they probably got it. Like, they're like, we had to get this custom made for the space. And they suck. They're not comfortable at all.
So I think that a good couch can just happen upon you.
But
it's like if you seek it out, I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure.
My couch is so comfortable that I fall asleep on it every time I sit down to watch a show. And my wife is trying to she wants to get a, quote, less comfortable couch.
Wow, so that you're not
that keeps me awake.
And so it's more of a punishment. Go sleep on the couch.
Yeah, it's a punishment. Yeah, right now we get a fight and I sit on the couch. I'm thrilled. I'm like, God, it's an upgrade. She wants to get an uncomfortable couch.
It's just so that you can be more
Well,
punished.
I know you're going to cheap out. I don't know how you're going to cheap out, but I'm sure you will.
I'm willing not to if it's going to save me money long term. If I don't have to buy another couch for 20 years,
No, it's not
I'll
happening,
spend more money now.
This thing is going to get so destroyed. I'm telling you, no couch is designed to deal with 3 cats and 2 young, a baby, 2 lesbians. No
I mean, the
couch
amount
can
of
handle
hair
that.
just between 2
Oh, my
women, 2
God.
kids, and 3 cats.
That's the upholstery right there. So I'm.
Just buy the wood.
Yeah, just buy the wood and the pillows. You guys will upholster it yourself.
It'll be a couch before you know it.
So, listen, but I do agree. It is a very important decision. Don't screw it up. And then you have to have Jake come by and break it in. That's what Jake does.
No, then every seat is just going to smell like farts.
We will. Someone said, as much as they make fun of rental furniture, the best way to do it is rent something. See if you like it.
Whoa, that seems like a lot to go through for a couch.
That's a lot. But look, it's big. That's why it's big. I think people put a lot of pressure on this decision.
Well, that's why they say a lot of them, you have 30 or 60 days to decide if you like it. But really, that's 60 days to forget about it completely and move on with your life.
And sometimes those things, they're like, oh, by the way, if you take advantage of that bring back thing, they're like, oh, you got to pay for that whole
$100 to bring it back.
Yes, and then you're like, oh, is it worth it?
That quote white glove delivery.
We put a rug down, not like Omar bought a rug and peed on it and then tried to return it. We bought a rug. Put it down, realized it's too small. So we said, now we need to this was 6 months ago. We said, we need to roll this up and bring it back. And we
still haven't?
Still sitting right
See,
there.
they know.
Now, yeah, they know. They know that they will win in the battle.
Try it and
who's gonna
see
be
how you
lazier.
feel. Yeah, right.
We got to take a break. We get back in a second. When we return, someone says, Allie's got to go full leather, baby.
Yeah, I have. You know, my dad had a leather couch, and he had it for 25 years. And it kind of looked the same as it did when he bought it.
We will be back after this quick break. We have news to get to, and then we have some tickets to get you into the thrill capital of the world. Plus, you could get that 2027 Gold Pass. I just saw everything that comes with that. It's unbelievable. We'll break it all down next.
Klein Ally Show.
It's Klein Ally Show. K-Rock.
K-Rock, let's get into some A.D.D news, and then we'll get into a brand new hour of the show, looking for a caller 20 when we kick off that brand new hour so we can go ahead and make some fun happen for you. Thrill rides galore and much more, plus that Gold Pass, which will change everything, and that's all coming up next hour. But first, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
If you're seeing Halloween decorations, you are not getting dementia. Halloween is here.
You see what they open across the street from our station?
Oh, yeah, Spirit's already there.
Spirit store, fully open, fully operational, and fully stocked. I was blown away.
They've already hired thousands of employees. All the Spirit locations are open now, and they've actually been open for weeks because, Klein, it is Summerween.
Move over, pool party. Halloween is here early.
Canceling my pool party. Thank God.
We'll happily move over pool party.
We're going to go to the Spirit store instead, guys.
I would rather.
Move over pool party. It's Spiritween.
It's called Summerween.
Summerween.
I thought that's a condition that you get when your penis gets too sweaty.
I thought that's a bucket list summer challenge for people to get some Summerween. Get some Summerween.
That's right. Sunbathing skeletons are popping up beside sunscreen and pumpkin spice next to popsicles. TikTok enthusiasts getting in on the action. So just why is Halloween crashing the pool party? Stores like Michael's and Spirit already getting in on the act. Home Depot launching its 2026 Halloween collection online July 16th.
July 16th, they debuted their Halloween.
No trick escapes these glowing eyes.
The drop including this new upgraded giant skeleton that allows owners to customize movements and speak through Skelly in real time.
Isn't that cool? You can customize its movements and you can speak through the skeleton and scare children as they come up to your house.
It's not as scary as that little thing with the Dagger Mike. That sounds freaky.
I bet that's there already. We should go pay it a visit.
I was at CVS this weekend. I had to get some of that duster stuff to get high. And that's not true. I actually needed it for the real purposes, which they hide behind the counter.
You
now,
just needed to dust your computers?
No, my phone. I got something stuck in my stupid charging port on my phone. I can't charge my phone anymore, and so I got that duster stuff. But of course, I had to go convince the person behind the register I wasn't going to huff it because they hide it behind there now. Meanwhile, I'm looking for it everywhere. Every aisle of that CVS was Halloween stuff. It's all Halloween stuff everywhere.
You know what?
I get laughed at by those witches. I walked down the aisle.
I don't mind it at all because it's been so hot that I'm kind of over summer. But I do think that starting it this early, we are all going to be sick of Halloween by the time it comes. And that's my fear.
Omar, are you still waiting till October 1st for your big decoration?
October 1st, that's the day, yep.
You're not going to go earlier? You refuse?
No.
Okay.
Well, because also... This was happening with Thanksgiving a while back, where Thanksgiving kept moving earlier and earlier and earlier. Then it was even kind of happening before Halloween for a year or two.
I feel like Thanksgiving doesn't get any glory.
Yeah, Thanksgiving sucks.
I'm sorry, Christmas. No, it was like, but you also remember the Black Friday stuff was starting earlier and earlier. It was like the holidays were just creeping up sooner and sooner, and then it kind of rolled back. And now the same thing is happening with Halloween. So I think it's just going to get earlier and earlier, and then eventually people are going to get so pissed off it'll go back to normal.
Also, I think you're getting a good crop of scary movies between Obsession blowing up and everything else that they're like, you know what, let's just kick this thing off with some Summerween.
Bad news in Colombia. Apparently there was a very bad earthquake, a 7.4 magnitude earthquake that has shaken Colombia, and 20 people are dead already. They, of course, are searching for people, but the damage is supposed to be very, very extensive. Some of these pictures are pretty devastating, and they said that it's the worst earthquake they've had in over a decade. More than 24 structures have collapsed.
Vanessa, have you been keeping up with relatives that are still in Colombia?
Yeah, I already sent them a WhatsApp message, and my family's okay.
Everyone's okay. Good. Yeah, I overheard. I was just getting myself a cup of Don Francisco coffee, the official coffee of the Klein and Ally show out in the hall, and I heard Johnny say, "This is the conversation I heard." Johnny goes, man, F Colombia. And then Vanessa goes, Johnny, people are literally dying in the streets.
Why did you say F Colombia?
She was all into it, and I was just messing around with her, and I was like, man, F Colombia.
That's nice to mess with her when she's worried about her family.
I was hoping there was actually a better story behind that. I was hoping that was like an out-of-context thing. Well, listen, we got to share with the audience what happens. But Vanessa has been very upset about this, understandably. And,
get her a cup of Don Francisco, and she'll feel better.
Vanessa, how would you like a cup of Don Francisco coffee, Family Reserve?
I'm drinking it right now, thinking of Colombia.
That's good stuff.
No, that is very sad.
Family crafted coffee.
There it is.
Were you thinking about your family?
Did we seamlessly work that into the show?
I think so.
All right, great.
We had a few plane problems over the weekend. On a Southwest flight from Dallas to LAX, a passenger died in the middle of the flight. Apparently, some good Samaritans stepped in to perform CPR to revive this person, probably because they're like, please, I don't want to do an emergency landing. Please, God, if I can make them live, we can land at LAX. They did actually get to LAX, and there were some paramedics waiting on the tarmac, but the person had already died at that point. And then there was another flight. This was actually in Canada, I believe, but they had to cancel the flight because a child would not sit down and buckle their seatbelt before takeoff. The kid was standing up and refused to sit in their seat, and the parent was unable to get the kid in the seat and buckle the seatbelt, so they had to cancel the entire flight.
That is...
At that point, restrain. Restrain the child.
They have that duct tape, and I know they're probably going to say the kid had some issues or something, or it could have just been...
Yeah, we all have issues now that our flight has been canceled. Yeah. And you know how some kids, when they don't want to do something, they'll do that like stick figure thing, where they just turn their body into like a stiff board?
Right, they learn how to do it. It's impossible. They win that round.
Punch them in the junk.
Whoa, okay.
At that point?
Punch them in the junk.
Or give them candy or something.
Give them a Summerween.
Give them a Summerween.
Hit them right in that Summerween. We get into a brand new hour of the show after one of the greatest anthems. You better believe this will be playing at the pool party on Friday on a loop. Call it 20 right now. Let's go ahead and make some magic happen for you. 800-520-1067. Six Flags next.
It's Klein Ally Show. Low 6.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
All right, get into a brand new hour of the show right now. Actually got some, after that roundup of bad news that Ali just reported on a moment ago, we actually have some good news to share with you. Good-ish news. We'll get to that coming up in a few moments. Right now, great news for you. If you're the 20th caller, 4-pack of tickets, Thrill Capital of the World, and you will be qualified to win that 2027 Gold Pass. And that is, of course, at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This Gold Pass, Ali, if you're wondering...
I am wondering, actually.
...consists of all sorts of perks, including free parking, unlimited visits, no blackout dates.
Unlimited visits?
Yep.
So it's a season pass.
Season pass, but no blackouts. I mean, that's the key. Water park admission, bring a friend discount, food and merch discounts, admission to Fright Fest, holiday in the park, perks and play, and all sorts of other stuff as well. So
perks and play?
You get perks and play, baby, and that's what it's all about.
Scat play.
Let's say hi to... That is not part of the promotion. Edit that part out of the air check. Hey, Aaron in Arcadia, good morning.
What's up, Klein? Sweet Dibbits?
Sweet Dibbits to you, good sir. You are the 20th caller, which means you're the first person to win these tickets from us this week. And first name to go on this list. If we call you back or email you back, I'm not sure how we're doing this, you win yourself a 2027 Gold Pass to Six Flags, all right?
Great, thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy the perks and play.
The scat play. Are you still there?
He's hung up.
Oh.
He's hung up.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm still here.
We've made him sad now. We did get tipped off to something over the weekend that pertains to this show. And I think that we were all a bit surprised. Miffed, I think would be the right word.
We're always the last to know.
The last to know. And usually when we find out about things unexpectedly, it's not good. This may be. We'll get to it next.
Klein Ally Show. Mornings on K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
Thank you, Blink-182, announced earlier this morning. New music from Blink-182 in the near future, according to Travis Barker. There's been some press about the show previously, not been great. A lot of stuff about K-Rock is on life support, and the morning show is in 33rd place, and a bunch of stuff about us, particularly, and how we were the cause of the death of this fine radio station.
And then don't you remember also the fluke stage?
Yeah,
when things started going well, it was because we got Kevin Ryder's seal of approval, and it was just a fluke.
A fluke, and thank God Kevin Ryder came back. And I do stand by that. Thank God Kevin Ryder did come back for a variety of reasons. Over the weekend, someone tipped us off to this in the Los Angeles magazine. They still make this. The Best of L.A. issue.
You said that this was something you looked forward to every year.
Yeah, when I first moved to L.A., I remember specifically, not knowing a lot about what was what, and I wouldn't buy the issues, but I would look at them when I was in line at a grocery store, and I would be like, oh, cool, that's the best place to get a taco. I'd make a note of things. That's a good place to get a taco. Oh, that's a good bar to go. That's the best happy hour.
Measure the success of a magazine by whether you choose to read it while you're waiting to check out.
And I've been a fan of this. I call this one of the local iconic publications, and the Los Angeles magazine did their annual best of issue, Portrait of a City, the people, places shaping LA's food, fashion, culture, and identity. And once you go through all of the many, many best ofs, and that includes the best dumplings and the best creamsicles and the best dinner deals, Allie, for cheapies like you.
Oh, really?
The best
what's the best dinner deal?
It says here, it's tucked into the corner of the original farmer's market. It's Dupar's.
Oh.
Where you can get a whole dinner pie for $4.30.
Whoa, cool.
So you didn't know that? You could even get a grilled salmon with some sort of tapenade rings for $5.59.
What?
They call it the best deal in town.
It is the best deal in town.
So anyway, it's got all this best of stuff: best baked potato, best breakfast sandwich, best Armenian restaurant. I mean, the list goes on. They've broken down every possible thing. Best pizza, best high-end grocer, best low-end grocer, best hot chocolate, best ice cream.
Now, did they do the same food and beverage items every year, or
No,
did they
'cause there's
just
always
now
a
decide
different-
to do the best baked potato?
I think that must be every year. I think everyone's competing for best baked potato. And once you get through all of that, they get through all the important ones. You make your way to an area that is I don't know what the hell area we're in, entertainment or something. Well, whatever. I've lost count. But it mentions here after the best puppet show.
Which is what?
Yeah, I want to see puppet shows.
Bob Baker and the Marionette Theater.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Once you get past that, and you get past the best semi-private airline, there's a blurb here, and it declares, and it must be true because it's in a magazine. And we share a page with the best tarot card reader and the best train for a day trip.
Oh, yeah, I would like to know these.
It says here that the best radio show is on weekday mornings, and it is called Big Boy.
Yeah, I agree.
And I said, damn it, I thought we had this one. So congratulations to Big Boy. You've done it again.
And now back to baked potatoes.
And then I go right back. Now, it says here, listen, someone sent this to us. I thought that there was AI or something at first, and then a few other people tagged us in it. But it says on weekday mornings from 6 to 10, K-Rock's Klein and Ally show reminds Angelinos why radio still matters. Host Kevin Klein, Ally Johnson are known for their unscripted style, irreverent banter, and honest conversations about everyday life, blending unpredictable humor with heartfelt insight to keep you company on your morning commute.
Heartfelt insight. Where's that at?
That's one of a few inaccuracies.
Also got our
here.
hours wrong.
Yeah, the hours. This is one of a few things that are wrong. And the Unfiltered Morning program is also available to stream on Odyssey, Spotify. It's never available on Odyssey because Odyssey's always crashed. Spotify and Apple
Is that
Podcasts.
in there?
It says that there as well. They got that right.
Because Odyssey.
So anyway.
Well, that's exciting.
But I want to point out.
It's cool to see your name in print, I guess.
I want to point out two things because this really doesn't matter much, and I'm not even sure this was a vote or something. I don't know how we got declared
who decides the best?
I think it was a Bovian. Because we've given her so much love on the radio, and I think she works now for Los Angeles Magazine, that I feel like Abovian did us a solid because we like her so much, and we've said, told her.
We said open door policy
Open
for
doors.
Alina Abovian. She can come in whenever she wants.
I will say that this is interesting, and this is what really brings us right back down to earth before we can have even a moment of glory. There was space on this page for one picture. And instead of putting a picture up of us, they decided to put up a picture of the outside of the puppet theater.
So it's like the marquee of the
they decided,
theater?
Yeah, we're right above where it says the best radio show. It would make perfect sense to throw a picture of the show up there.
Yeah, just to let everyone know who we are,
and
maybe.
they decided to show the Bob Baker Marionette Theater with the live performance of Choo Choo Review now playing.
Good choice.
So, once again, rather than even put our picture there, they put up a picture of a building.
Yeah. They didn't choose us.
And I guess
Ali's building.
They did not choose us. That's right. So, congratulations
to the puppets.
The real winner is the puppet show.
And they didn't even do a picture of the puppets.
No, it's the building.
Just the building.
So
we would have posed.
I think they made it a wise decision by not including us in the picture.
Even if they had AI'd an image of us that was totally inaccurate, I still would have loved it.
But thank you.
Even if it was us as puppets, I would have loved it.
Thank you for anyone and everyone who, I don't know if this was, I have no idea how they decide this.
Well, you remember we did talk to Alina Abovian a while back. She wanted to interview us about something.
Yeah,
and that was a long time ago, but I didn't know what it was for.
So anyway, for those of you that continue to hate on this show, and I don't blame you, we do a lot of things that are bad at best. According to at least this year's issue of the Best of Los Angeles.
We are, what is it, unfiltered fun?
We are something about
our banter.
Irreverent banter.
We have irreverent banter. There it is. Irreverent banter not included.
Never spectacles that
Your spectacles?
No, that's the puppet show.
Oh,
So I'm reading.
cool.
They got a much longer article than we do.
Well, I'm definitely buying tickets to that puppet show. That sounds cool.
And maybe we can collab with them.
Yeah.
Since we are equally
Klein Ally
successful.
show and the Choo Choo Review.
So there you have it. This is what it looks like. I'm showing the YouTube people. It's a real magazine.
Wow,
So-
someone gave that to us?
So there you go. Here you could see that right there.
Wow.
It's already got coffee spilled all over it, and that coffee that was spilled on it was Don Francisco. We got to take a break. We come back in a moment. I had a
Best candy making demonstration.
okay. There's a lot. I'm just saying there was a lot of things that got in front of best radio show.
Do you think they just go through and say, what things do you like?
Yeah, maybe. I heard I had police circling my house over the weekend. And here's some audio, but when we get back, I need some help because this was a real thing that happened on Saturday.
This is the Los Angeles Police Department. Everyone inside.
So this is the Los Angeles Police Department circling and telling everyone to go inside. We'll get to that story and more after this on K-Rock.
All week, get your back-to-school shopping done at K-Rock with 4 packs of tickets to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Because nothing gets you ready for another year of education quite like screaming upside down at 70 miles an hour. And winning to Hall Pass when winning instantly qualifies you for a shot at a pair of 2027 Gold Passes. Unlimited visits, select free parking, exclusive perks, access to Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles, Knott's Berry Farm, and more.
That's practically a degree in aerodynamics.
Attend orientation every hour from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for your chance to win. K-Rock and Six Flags Magic Mountain. The only back-to-school shopping that does loops. Keep it on K-Rock to win.
Courtesy of Six Flags Magic Mountain. Not a winner? You can still get the most thrilling deals on tickets and passes when you visit sixflags.com today.
Thank you for the phone calls. Thank you for the text messages. 800-520-1067. Another chance in about 30 minutes for you to get yourself into Six Flags. And we have tickets for you to go up to Big Bear and say your goodbyes to Jackie the Eagle, who is fighting for her life right now. Also, we sent you up there for the MX Grand Prix. This message waiting for us on the GOAT line.
Hey, what up, guys? 3 Divots. Thanks to you guys in Don Francisco's, I got my first pumpkin spice latte of the season. Thank you. Sweet dude.
Sounds like you guys are now laying it on a little thick here. So we got ourselves an official coffee sponsor. Let's not
He's
make
someone
a big,
getting thick with his PSL.
not make a big deal about it. Allie, what would you do if you were sitting at home, relaxing and having a nice at-home night, and all of a sudden you
Hold on,
started...
let me picture that for a moment.
Picture that for just a second. Everyone, finally, kids are asleep, dogs not barking, and then you hear the sounds of a low-flying chopper that then becomes 2 choppers, and then they are circling aggressively over, which is nothing new. I think the official bird of L.A. is probably the LAPD chopper.
Absolutely. I think you get comforted by it weirdly after living here for a while, but I would also assume if you were you, that they were looking, like you look like a criminal who's on the run.
Thank you.
So I feel like they would be circling around you thinking that you're somebody you're not.
When you're hearing the sounds of the choppers, that's one thing. But when you start to see the strong-ass, I don't know what type of batteries they're using on that flashlight they have up there, but man, that thing is powerful because they are able to obviously light up a high-speed chase from up above, but they can go ahead and track pretty much anyone. And when you start seeing those beams of that light kind of going through your, like hitting through your windows in your living room, you realize they're looking for someone probably in my neighborhood, and that's when most people would stay inside, and that's when I go outside, because I want to hear what they're saying, because this was the announcement that was coming from the LAPD bird that was circling.
This is the Los Angeles Police Department. Everyone inside.
So the first part of the announcement, I believe they're saying this is the Los Angeles Police Department. That part I hear pretty clearly. And this is where I think the announcement gets important, but also this is when their entire system completely, they should figure out a way to make those choppers not so loud, because they're making an announcement that I think is important, and I can't hear any of it. This is like
what?
This is like when Jake does that street audio, and we go, we can't hear any of this stuff.
This is like when they did
I understand it perfectly.
The guy is saying something that clearly is important to the point where he is now saying, this is the Los Angeles Police Department.
Everyone inside.
I think he said everyone inside. I think that part I heard.
We're looking for a Klein.
No, he didn't
We're
say
looking
that. We didn't say we're looking for a
It's
Klein.
just like decoding an old people's secrets.
Now, that part sounded important, but I didn't hear any of it.
It sounded like there was feedback. How is that possible?
Are those Jake's crickets?
Those are Jake's crickets are there as well. Are these Jake's crickets? Jake's crickets, please go back. I mean, it sounds
I
like
think he's saying everyone go inside.
It sounds like he's holding the mic up to the blade to the chopper instead of to his mouth.
But also, why is chopper the only way to relay a message? Can't you get like one police officer with a loudspeaker on land
I think that's,
to kind of make this?
That's the best way to do it. I've heard.
Obviously not. Nobody can hear it.
Right, and and there was a couple of different things going on because then I start going, what's happened? Well, apparently there were some mountain lions that were spotted around this weekend.
They got choppers for mountain lions?
They had pumas that were out and about, too. So I think there's that. Of course, there's always the break-ins happening. That's nothing new.
I assume this is police chase and the person got out of the car and started running.
Well, there's that as an option as well. And then there's this person going to get out of the car and run through a neighborhood, in which case they're going to try to, run through someone's house or hide out in someone's garage.
Right, and if you're outside, then you're shrapnel.
But I would think, like, if you're going to go with the making announcements from the chopper, you have to have a better system. Get a DJ Omar Khan up there to give you some sort of
Yeah, they should do skywriting.
That would take it would be difficult at night, and
it would take a while.
It would take a while.
Sky Ray.
I think you'd be able to understand it though better than this.
Los Angeles Police Department. Everyone inside.
No.
So
in 2026, they should at least have drones.
I come
Drones
inside,
spell it out.
My wife goes, "What's happening out there?" Because she's freaking out, and I said, "He said."
Didn't you hear?
I said, "The policeman said everything's fine," and she goes, "Why would they make an announcement that everything's fine?"
We're just here.
And I said,
everything's fine.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Everything's fine. And then they continued circling for another 30 minutes of whatever the hell they were doing, making more announcements.
Was everyone on your neighborhood app freaking out?
There was a lot of questions but most people were also going, what did you get? And someone's like, I heard him say everyone go inside. Someone else, I heard him say put your hands up. Someone else said, I think there's a building nearby that caught fire. So it's just a lot of speculation.
Yeah, and that really helps with any anxiety.
I mean, do you think that guy knows that's how his message is coming across?
I don't think they can hear him themselves, obviously.
Well, they can't, but
I don't think you can hear anything when you're in a helicopter either.
No, that's why you got to wear the headset.
That little headset thing.
But you would think, like, to the LAPD, and I know we have some people that listen, you probably think this system is working because you're up there making the announcements, yelling through your loudspeaker. But for us on the ground, that's what it sounds like. We have no idea what you're saying. And
909 said there was a guy who was barricading himself inside of his house. There was like a shooting situation.
Well, that could have been. Who knows? Maybe he was saying that.
But the other thing about the things happening in Southern California is you don't even know what's going to make the news. Like helicopters can be circling around. There could be an emergency situation, and you will know nothing about it because the news has a million other horrible things to report on in this area.
I also didn't know if the announcement was directed at the general public or at the one person that they were monitoring.
Or the mountain lion.
Or the mountain
lion. Get out
of
here, you.
Hey, you. Get out of here.
210 said it sounds like Gay Leno's helicopter Jason report.
It does. It sounds very similar. I mean, in fact, I actually think that if we listen to the Gay Leno Jason report, I think that's the thing is that Johnny needs louder helicopter sounds because Johnny sounds a little too...
If you're single and you plan on going out on a lot of dates, then this Jason report is for you. I'm talking about you, Jake the Nerd. So in July, you have time to take your girl to the OC Fair, go get some fried food, or you can go see that new movie, The Odyssey. So plan your...
Maybe they can get Johnny to do these announcements, move on for the LAPD.
That'd be great if he had to. You have to do the next one from a helicopter.
Yeah.
I'd love to go up in a helicopter and do that.
That'd be so cool.
Johnny, don't puss out because I feel like you don't even get...
Helicopter, like I have it in my mind. I want to ride a helicopter, not an airplane.
How are you afraid of riding in an airplane and not afraid of a helicopter?
I don't know. It's like Disneyland.
Helicopter is way more scary.
We'll make that happen for you, Johnny.
No, not the one that does flips. I remember you guys tried getting me on that Red Bull stunt helicopter that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one.
Maybe I bet Stu Mundell would probably take
Stu
him up
Mundell, if you're listening, I'd love to go up and do a little news report with you. That'd be fire.
All right, that'll be the next.
It might be.
It'll be literal fire. Don't be a dick time. Back to school is officially here. We'll accept your open nominees, give away some tickets to the MX Grand Prix in Big Bear. Don't be a dick. Back to school. That is next on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
It's officially back to school week for LAUSD. It's back to school time of year. It may not be this week, but soon enough. And we decided it would be a good opportunity to save society by nominating the worst of the worst in this round of Don't Be a Dick, back to school. And that could be parents, could be teachers, could be kids, because there are certain things that make the back to school time terrible. Depending
Anyone
on
could be responsible.
Anyone, and we will start with our nominees in-house, and then we'll go to your calls and texts at 800-520-1067. Our favorite nominee will get themselves tickets to, listen to this, Big Bear MX Grand Prix presented by O'Neill at Bear Mountain Ski Resort, happening August 19th through the 23rd. 4-day pass is just $30 at bbmxgp.com, but you'll win them from us right now if you bring us our greatest nominee in this round of Don't Be a Dick.
Don't be a dick.
And if you don't mind, Allie, there's a lot of phrases that get thrown around as people reunite back in the school, and I hate the people that say summer really flew by this year, huh? It feels faster every year. That's
that little
small talk pleasantry.
Yeah, that's
but the
worst.
thing that I really hate is the person that says, "What did you do this summer?" only waiting to tell you what they did over the summer because they had a crazy summer where they're like, oh, we were in Europe for a month, and then we went to the Hamptons, and then we did it. And then you're like, I went to Costco. And those people...
They went to Universal Studios and did the lot tour.
Yeah, they can't wait to throw... It's like they're waiting to drop the hammer because
the summer flexers.
They can't wait to summer flex. Mm-hmm. So they've been... I'm not saying they do all the stuff because they love to drop that hammer, but boy, do they get excited about it. And if they give you the all... It makes whatever I do, even if I actually did do something, feel like so small in comparison.
They always try and downplay it, too. Like, not too much. We just went on a 5-country trip to Europe and got stuck in Italy. The worst.
July was the safari month. And then I go, what? And then you're like...
and then we packed lunches and volunteered.
And they go, how about you? And you're like, well, thought about going to Michael's craft store, but we didn't.
I broke my nose in my pool.
I got headbutted by my child. Anyway, each had a summer. So the summer flexers, and I understand, people do like to say, if they did something fun, I guess they like to brag about it. But it does feel like it's one final shot where you go like, man, that summer was so much better than
realize
mine.
how wasted your summer was. I would like to nominate the first day of school chalkboard photos.
Oh, no. You're going to piss off a lot of people. They love those things.
I know, but no one else really cares, guys. Like, it's the same chalkboard, and then you erase it and put in grade 4, and then their teacher, and I like pizza, and my friend Steven, and then that's it. And they're like...
You're not going to do that? I'd like to... you're going to eat your words in a week, bitch, because you're going to do the exact... I know you're going to do it.
I won't.
All right.
I'm not going to do it. The chalkboard photos are done. Or let's get a little more creative with it. Why is it always chalkboard photo?
Because that means school. Chalk means school. So that's why they do it.
Sometimes it's a whiteboard. Sometimes it's chalkboard. And then the kid is taking the picture. I guess they're all excited about it too, maybe. But don't start it.
Are you chalkboard photo your kids?
My wife does. I do not do that nonsense. But I also think that we put a stop to that maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, you shut it down eventually.
Who put a stop to it? Does
we
kids...
actually lost the chalkboard, so I think that's why.
That's a great way to do it.
Don't you buy a new chalkboard every year, Klein?
And by Omar lost the chalkboard, it means Omar broke it over his knee and threw it in the trash. Yeah, we cannot find the stupid chalk. I have bought at least 3 of these stupid chalkboards, and every year they're like, remember that we put it next year and we can't find it. And eventually when we move again, we're going to find 9 chalkboards that say, when I grow up, I want to be a fire truck. But the reality is, there's no high school kids holding the chalkboard still. I mean, if you have a mustache, you're too old to hold the chalkboard that says what your favorite food is.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So it's a young kid's game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I guess you would be done with that probably in 7th grade or something like that.
No. You got to end that thing at 5th. I think
you think so?
Oh, yeah.
What if the kid is like, I still want my chalkboard?
If you're holding up a chalkboard and you can smell BO out of your own pits, you're too old for the chalkboard.
If you're old enough to drive, you're old enough to put the chalkboard away.
Yeah, if your hobbies include driving, then you are too old to hold the stupid chalkboard. I'm sorry.
Going to bars. 714 wanted to nominate the people who are in the drop-off line and stop to hug their kids.
Michelle? Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Allie's about to read the I think you're the same 714, but let's talk about the drop-off etiquette people, because I think this is a valuable nominee for Don't Be a Dick. What do you got?
Dude, I got a high schooler. I drop them off like tuck and roll, man.
Yeah.
You can hug them at home, get the kid out of the car, and get out of the line. Like, we got stuff to do.
Yeah, the drop-off line situation, if you have a school that has that sort of thing, is it's always terrible. Even if it's run well, it's terrible. But if it's run poorly, or there's it's like they're going off to war, and it's like, let's big hug stuff.
Yeah, but that happens probably more on the first day of school, right? Or does it happen every time?
First day, there's definitely extra chaos. But there's always the people that don't know the etiquette of the drop-off line, which, that's the correct answer. It is a tuck and roll. If you cannot even stop the car to a full stop and just slow down to 5, 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, there's a few texts on this. The people who like to park as well. they don't do the line. They have to park and take up a parking spot, and usually they park horribly and then screw up the entire flow of traffic. I haven't had the drop-off experience like that yet, so I don't know.
Don't be a dick. First day back to school, so it could include teachers, it could include parents, obviously it could include kids as well. So we can get into your nominees at 800-520-1067. You can call, you can text, and we will give away some tickets to go up to Big Bear for the big MX Grand Prix there for our favorite nominee.
818 wanted to nominate the teacher who actually tries to teach on day one.
That is a great nominee because day one is for what's your name and what...
Here's the plan.
Right. And what's an adjective that starts with the first letter of your first name, and then let's go ahead and put our heads down until class is over.
Let's get to know each other kind of a deal. The person, the teacher is actually trying to begin the lesson plan and assign homework. Get out of here.
Especially the teacher that makes you feel bad that you didn't bring something you were supposed to bring. Like, all right, you guys have your protractors? You're like, what? It's day one. Slow your roll.
I don't bring. You're lucky I brought myself here.
Katie on K-Rock. It's open nominees for Don't Be a Dick. Back to school. What do you got for us?
Hey, guys. Just want to say thank you for getting me my drive to work in the morning. I am a teacher. And so my nomination is for the admin that makes all of us teachers do real lame icebreakers the first day back to meetings.
With each other. The teachers have to do icebreakers with each other?
Oh, my gosh. All of us have degrees, master's degrees. Some of us have doctorates. And it's like, put what you did last summer on the Post-it and share with the group. And all of us just want to get in the classroom and, like, just get ready. And they treat us like kindergartners.
You got to shape young minds, but not until you act like a young mind. So you're going to go ahead and wear your Post-it note on your face, and then some other doctor can come up and guess what you are.
You know, they just love orientation.
They love it.
They just love everyone getting to know each other.
Well, look, some educator, some administrator went to some education conference, and they said, hey, you know, we do at our school. And they're like, great, let's bring that back.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you got someone who went to college for 9 years to become a certified teacher who's now got a...
I don't care what Mark did for summer.
Gotta,
I want to get in my classroom and
answer
start my
like
job.
your favorite bird. You're like, what? I'm a goddamn doctorate. Alex on K-Rock, nominees for Don't Be a Dick. What do you got?
Hey, so my nominee is for the parents that will take photos of their kids on the first day of school, like holding like that little chalkboard or anything, and the kids will have the worst smile possible. Like they look like they're literally crapping themselves before they even get on the bus, but they will be like, oh, my baby's so beautiful and so ready for school.
Well, that's a good point, actually, on top of the nominee for the people. It's the parents that still post the picture where you're like, if your kid's not looking great in this picture, let's just go ahead and not post this one.
Well,
do
and
your
your
kid a
child
solid.
needs to have a little say, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
why is a horrible photo being posted of them without their knowledge or consent?
Anthony, Don't Be a Dick. We're talking about first day or back to school Don't Be a Dick nominees. Could be teachers, could be parents, could be kids. What do you got for us?
My Don't Be a Dick nominee is the teachers that will give homework on the first night, or the teachers that will get into learning on the very first day.
Well, we talked about that, the learning, but the homework on the first night is a real move because I know a lot of I've had a teacher like this. I've had teachers like this, and they've said something like, let's just go ahead and set the tone early. It's going to be a challenging year, so we're back. It's back to school. Everyone knows the first day, the last day. I mean, similar to the teachers that are still trying to teach like on the last day, and they're going like, the bell hasn't rung yet. And you're like, well,
we're not at the end of my syllabus.
We're all checked out at this point.
Yeah.
No one's checked back in, which is why, as much as I hate the fact that the back to school starts in the middle of the week and then it's like a short couple of days, it's because they're trying to ease both the teachers and the kids back into it.
Yeah.
Parents are ready for that drop off first thing Monday morning.
But 626 wanted to nominate the parents that are overly emotional about dropping their kids off. Not even just the huggers, the ones that are crying and talking to the teacher and trying to make sure everything's going to be okay, but then they have no problem dropping their kids off at grandma's for the weekend. See you later.
Right. I didn't think this would be me, but look at them. Look at them.
Look at them all grown up.
There's great nominees here. We have to talk this out. We're going to give one of you some tickets as promised, so you can go to Big Bear and say goodbye to Jackie, and more importantly, go to the MX Grand Prix. I wish we could get all these calls on, but we got to take a quick break because we're back in a moment with your A.D.D news, and then more tickets for you to head over to Six Flags. So that's all next on K-Rock.
Klein Ally Show. Mornings. 106.7 K-Rock.
Only one mistake. And we haven't even started the show yet. Good morning, it's K-Rock, Klein and Ally Show. Let's get into some A.D.D news, and then the official fun can begin here at K-Rock. If you need us, phones, text line, everything open now, 800-520-1067. You can chime in, you can win. We got trips to give away today. We have tickets to give away today. We have access for you to go visit Jackie the Bald Eagle up in Big Bear and say your goodbyes.
Oh, no.
All of that.
She's not doing good.
No, doing terrible.
Yeah, guys, I think that's going to
I think Allie a few weeks ago said Jackie has turned the corner and is doing great.
Well, that was the update.
And that was
what they said.
That was the mush that ended everything. Also,
should we put the eagle suit on? I feel like it's time.
Ever since Allie started endorsing Verizon, I had no service all weekend, so thanks a lot for that.
Hey, we're going to talk about that because that wasn't Verizon's fault.
Let's get into your news right now.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D News.
Yeah, so a lot of people who had Verizon did not have Verizon over the weekend, especially a lot of people in L.A. You were trying to make a phone call or send a text only to get that SOS message. But it was because some a-hole decided to cut the fiber optic cables. So they got that fixed.
Is there money in those like there is in copper wire? Or is that just being a dick?
I think that's just a dick move. I can't imagine that it's as valuable as copper wire. And then this also happened with Spectrum, too, where somebody just cut the fiber optic cables. And, remember, fiber optic internet is a great option if the cable is connected. But if it's not, then it really has no value whatsoever.
I mean, I'm unplugging in my place thinking I'm going to get this internet back up and running and blowing on stuff and plugging, unplugging.
How long was your internet out?
I lost everything. I had no access to. I was like Amish for most of the weekend.
Oh, it was most of the weekend?
I had like a lot. But the Verizon thing that crushed me pretty much yesterday all day. I mean, until middle of the day. I had no ability to text anyone.
So what'd you do with yourself?
Dude, it was terrible. It was just a terrible run.
I'm gonna go break my nose again.
Talked with my kids for a little bit.
No!
Yeah, it was just, and they're like, what's going on here? I'm like, God, it's the worst day of our lives.
You can't survive.
Let's just hunker down and we'll start eating each other in a half an hour.
You know what I think? I think that school is about to start and kids are so bored. I mean, all weekend in my neighborhood, it was ding-dong ditching, all that kind of thing. And maybe there's one kid out there who's like, let's cut fiber optic cables.
Maybe.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, what a great prank. And then you're hearing about it on the news going, that's the cable I cut. That was the blue wire.
Why are those wires not more protected? I feel like...
I wouldn't even know where to begin, how to find that.
No.
Morrissey almost performed again.
That's crazy. A lot of people hitting us up saying they want to pre-order their I Almost Saw Morrissey t-shirts. We got to make those. Vanessa did leave the note on my desk. We just haven't made the shirts yet.
Yeah, I know this is not necessarily news, but this time he canceled not just one show. He canceled his whole Vegas residency before it even started. Granted, it was only 4 dates at the Wynn. I think the Wynn even knew they shouldn't commit to anything long-term. But people obviously had tickets and they had accommodations. They flew out to Vegas. They had their hotels booked and everything. And then Friday, so they're already there, they get the message, hello, we regret to inform you that Morrissey, and I'm sure every Morrissey fan's like, no, we regret to inform you, no.
Yeah.
And it says, due to unforeseen logistical issues.
First of all, they're very foreseen. Everything with Morrissey canceling is foreseen.
I think the unforeseen circumstances thing is being way overused and should be thrown out.
Well, with Morrissey, it should say, with foreseen circumstances, Morrissey will not be performing.
With extreme predictability.
Yeah, unforeseen would be he is performing tonight. With unforeseen circumstances, he'll be on at 8 p.m. That's unforeseen.
Taking the stage
right,
today.
Because the guy, at this point, I almost feel... For a while, I thought he was very high maintenance. He'd cancel shows because he smelled meat. He canceled shows because he was cold. Now I feel like he knows this is his thing, and I think
that's how he gets publicity. I
think he's having fun with this. I think there's something about it where he's like.
But it's been so long, dude. I remember being 17 years old. I want to say, and I had booked a ticket to Vegas. I think he was performing at the Luxor, I want to say, and maybe the MGM, and same thing happened. We were up there, we drove up, canceled.
So the shows, though, still...
Years ago.
They still sell out?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
See, that's amazing, then.
How does he make... If he's
he's still selling tickets, it's not like people have given up on it.
But if Morrissey has to give refunds for all these shows he cancels, how is he making any money? Because it seems like he's got to refund everyone for every show.
And you would think the venues would have an ironclad contract with him saying, hey, if you don't perform, we're not footing the bill.
It's wild.
It's going to be all on you, buddy.
It's incredible at this point. And we really should make the shirts. I know we got these I Never Been Intimate with Jake shirts. We should have used all that.
Do you think the production is like, is he comfortable? Is he Did we smell any meat? Get that steak out of here, damn it.
They got to do every
I gotta
possible
make my
thing.
money tonight.
What's the weather like? Is it too hot? Is it too cold?
Remember he canceled a show because there was too much traffic and loud noise at his hotel?
Right.
And he couldn't get a good night's
the night before.
right.
That was the most recent one.
Are you feeling today, Morrissey? You tired? Damn it.
Is he an actual singer?
What are you eating already?
Are you eating and talking on the radio?
Yes, I am.
What are you having?
You guys are not going to know what this is. An arepa. Anyways, is he a singer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's from Colombia.
Yeah, Morrissey's a singer, yes.
Maybe he pretends he's a singer, and that's why he cancels
'cause
shows.
Omar has seen him. He's been.
Oh, yeah,
Omar,
he's great.
You've seen him a few times where he's actually gone and performed. It's
Oh,
just
yeah, absolutely.
lately, it's just
great
been
show.
more cancels than goes.
Why don't they have an incredible Morrissey impersonator that's just waiting in the wings at any time?
They have this cover band. I want to say they're called Los Hooligans, and they have like this guy from, I want to say Super Troopers is, I forget his name. He plays guitar for them.
Oh.
Really good band.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to have a good sub. If you have a good sub, then you're like, oh, cool, I'll stick around and
Yeah, that comedian,
I don't need my money
the
back.
comedian who used to smash the watermelons, Gallagher, I think he didn't do any of his shows, and his twin brother just went up and performed as him for years, and people didn't realize it, and they didn't care, because they're like, there's just a guy smashing watermelons on
Absolutely,
stage.
does not matter.
So you got to figure out a Morrissey look. If you're someone who resembles Morrissey in any way, and no one even knows what Morrissey looks like anymore, because he's never out in public.
And I think if you put enough scarves around your neck, no one can tell
Right,
anyway.
you go out and make a killing.
So they provided an update on Jackie the Bald Eagle. Apparently, it was not a good update. This was the first time, at least that I saw, the actual clinic making an announcement like a press conference. And I feel bad because these doctors are getting harassed by the public. Some of them even getting death threats because they are not diagnosing Jackie faster. But this was the update.
We are sorry to share that today's update is not positive.
Apparently, it sounds like they're all German.
Patient 26519 remains in our intensive care unit, where she continues to receive oxygen therapy, supportive treatment, and round-the-clock monitoring. Last night was particularly difficult. Her packed cell volume, or PCV, which measures the percentage of red blood cells in the bloodstream, has fallen below 10% again. Her condition remains critical. We wish we had better news to share.
I mean, I would trust a doctor that sounds like that.
I mean, that doctor...
It sounds like they're in a lab trying to put her wings back together.
That doctor was born to give bad news. He's not giving good news, that guy. He's not saying, we took care of it, the tumor's gone. He's the guy that goes in there and goes, it is bad and getting worse.
He sounds like mad scientist style. Like,
Right.
we Frankenstein the new animal.
Right,
It's
yeah.
alive.
Well, sad news.
I don't know if Jackie will be alive much
We will
longer.
send you to Big Bear, though, later this morning to say your goodbyes to Jackie, everyone's favorite lady, Bald Eagle.
Yeah, pour one out for Jackie. I don't know how much. They still haven't figured out what's wrong with her. The CT scan and all that other stuff, the measuring the bone marrow and all that has been inconclusive.
All right, well, we get into a brand new hour of the show in a moment. But first, let's give you some Morrissey here on K-Rock, because we haven't done that in a while. This is Morrissey for you and yours this morning on K-Rock. Nope, that's Morrison.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, we cannot play more.
All I have is Van Morrison. That's Van Morrison. Hold on, here's your Morrissey. That's because I can't spell. Here's Morrissey.
All right.
It's too early. Morrissey is tired. All right, we'll give you a puddle of mud. That was your Morrissey. Morrissey had to leave the K-Rock radio station.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Good morning. Just after 10 o'clock, which means time for a Color 20 situation here at K-Rock. If you'd like to go to the thrill capital of the world, Six Flags, Magic Mountain, we are looking for you. Not only will you get yourself 4 tickets to go and enjoy all them rides, but someone will get themselves a gold pass for the 2027 season ahead. And that includes a lot of stuff. We went over that earlier, but that also includes the free parking. So enjoy all of that for the entire year ahead. And we got tickets to give away right now. Call 800-520-1067. If you're new to the show, hi, I'm Klein. There's Allie.
Hi.
That is Jake the Nerd over there. You got DJ Omar Khan, Postmaster Johnny, and producer Vanessa taking them calls right now at 800-520-1067.
Gay Leno's not going to stick around?
Oh, sorry, Gay Leno.
Thank you.
There's been actually a couple of messages about Gay Leno on the GOAT line, and we should...
Booty calls?
A lot of booty calls, a lot of interest for Gay Leno. We will get into all of that at some point this hour, I hope so. But first, Allie, this is interesting. Someone listening to our show is about to have a first experience. Now, we did talk to the Bud Light Bros before he lost his virginity for the first time. One of the Bud Light Bros. That's a big first. This guy's about to experience a great first this week.
Hey, guys. I'm headed to In-N-Out for the very first time, and I just wanted to know what your guys' go-to order is, so that way I kind of have a game plan going into it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I went to my favorite In-N-Out over the weekend, the LAX In-N-Out, and I got to watch the planes land, and boy, it was magical. I was there
More signs Klein's autistic.
How long were you there?
A long time. I was there for a long time, and usually I'm there for a long time because I'm waiting for someone someone's flight's delayed that I'm picking up at the airport because I'm a sucker. But I dropped my sister off, and I dropped her off not because she even said I had to drop her off. I really wanted to go to that In-N-Out. I thought it was a great day. Wow. I thought it was a great day for plane watching. I got some 777s landing. I got some 747s.
You know, this is an actual hobby that people have.
Yeah,
plane spotting.
I talked to people there that were there.
And they will go to different locations all across the country just to have plane watching experiences.
Fine, come to my house. I have one right down the street.
In-N-Out?
No. Well, there's In-N-Out, but also like airplanes where you could park and watch the airplanes.
I don't think I would do it. I think to me it's the combination of the In-N-Out.
I see. You have to go across the country finding that combination specifically.
Yeah, it's got to be In-N-Out and an airport close together. And I don't know if there's anything that's as close as the LAX one. I will say I was sad when I got there and my order number was 22, and they were calling number 36.
Oh, my gosh. So that has to go all the way back around?
I'll go all the way to 100 and then back around again.
No way.
That was not great, but it didn't take as long as it should have. And the reality is I'm so happy. I'm at peak happiness, I realized, watching the planes land, eating the In-N-Out.
What's your order?
Yeah, what is your order? Because this guy's calling. He's about to go, so I imagine we're too late in answering this already.
My order has shifted slightly, but I do I go double. No tomato. Tomato's a waste of space in life.
I agree. Tomato should never be on a sandwich.
And I do two new things. Two new things now I've never done before that really annoy the people at In-N-Out. But I think it changes everything.
I do one of them.
I do. Listen to that. I bet you don't do as annoying as I do.
Let's see. All right.
I do. So I do whole grilled onions. Obviously, that's a good move. I do cold cheese.
Wow, that is.
And then I do cold cheese, which you can order.
What are you talking about?
Cold cheese
on the side.
No, they'll put it on top at the way end so it kind of melts in real time.
All right.
And I do a burger medium rare, which you can do as well. And I will do the bun extra crispy.
Oh, my God.
I do the bun. I do the bun thing.
Bun extra crispy.
It changed my life.
Changed everything. Changed everything.
I was like, oh, my God. Like, you have to do. Everybody listening right now, order it that way. Yeah. It'll blow your mind.
Extra crispy. Then I do fries, well done. Cheese fries, well done. Pickles too on the burger.
Annoying customer number 22, please. 22, you little bitch.
And then I always forget. What I say. And I say it out of
crispy buns.
I say it out of order, and the person's always annoyed and has to like redo it. You know,
because the first question is the onion question.
Yeah, I gotta say it the right way. I forget the right way to order, but when I get it, man, it's perfect. I think I've actually perfected it now at this point. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra hungry, I'll say add a patty.
If I'm feeling extra annoying, I'll tell them to add a patty.
And they said,
blow on it,
make
it medium rare.
What did you say, fatty? I said, no, add a patty. It's add a patty. But that's what is your go-to?
Oh, I don't think I do anything that anyone else wants. I do a double protein style mustard fried, add pickles, even though I think that adds pickles already to do it mustard fried because they put it on the griddle with mustard on it, and then they add pickles. I want them to add more pickles.
Yeah.
I take off the tomato. I just do regular onion.
We should all
then I do ketchup and mustard instead of spread.
We should all go in order it the way we order, and then at the end we'll just
no spread?
No.
Oh,
what's wrong with you?
Monster.
I'm classic.
Whoa.
I'm a classic girl.
You mean you get it on the side and you drink it out of the package?
No, I don't do animal sauce at all.
Sauce.
Whatever the sauce is. I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I know. It's kind of boring.
We should all order, and then we should say to the person who was the most annoying, and get a real.
It will definitely be you.
It will not be me because I
want cold cheese.
Yeah, when I say it, they know what's up, and they're like, "Yeah, this guy knows what's up." They know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
This guy, I remember. I've heard tell of you.
No, it's not. It's not annoying.
The cold cheese man.
When I do it, I'm telling you, they're
the
like,
legend is true.
They're big fans.
He's
of it.
here.
Maybe he's gonna add a patty.
Jake,
is he gonna do it?
Jake, what's yours? What's your order?
That's a double extra spread.
That's it?
And sometimes extra pickles.
If I did bun, I would definitely do a toast that extra crispy. That sounds like a good one.
Sometimes
so good.
I go protein style extra crispy just to mess with them. They don't know what I'm talking about.
They're like, huh?
William in Los Angeles. We've stalled long enough. You are the 20th caller. Congratulations.
Right on.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself some Six Flags Magic Mountain. And if we call you back, you'll be experiencing that Gold Pass roll of 2027. By the way, every hour, and that's happening now through 6 p.m., you can win your way in. So we'll be getting all of you into Six Flags on KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
K-Rock Klein Alley Show. We mentioned a lot this week. It's back to school time, and someone wanted us to point out to everyone that does not have kids, and you're not a child, we should also mention that all the people that are going to miss out on this amazing traffic flow that they've gotten to experience in Southern California. And I know it has not always been great, but I do appreciate the person that let us know on the text line. I'm trying to find this text now because everyone's just texting in their in and out orders. But they said all of the focus has been on children returning to school and teachers, but how about just us regular people? Let's take a moment from the 213. Dear Klein and Ally, in this back-to-school hoopla, please don't forget to take a moment of silence for all of us Angelinos that don't have children and have to say goodbye to our short, sweet time when there was less traffic and greater ease of movement. So we take a moment to celebrate all of you people as well. Yes, it will be a tough adjustment.
That is true, but also the rogue children rambling around the neighborhood too, that's going away. So that annoys the regular people, and that's going to be going away for you. They're all going to be in the classroom now, and they're going to be doing their little after school activities, so you'll have a little more peace and quiet.
Jake was out at the bars this weekend talking to people about what is the one valuable thing that they learned from school that they still use today in honor of back to school week, and this is what we got.
What's your name? Miguel. Miguel from where? I live here in Burbank.
Shocker yet again that Jake talked to a person that lives in Burbank, because that's the only place Jake will go to talk to anyone.
He walked out of his shack and it was the first person he saw.
That's right.
I was born in Mexico City.
What's the most important thing you learned in school?
Not math.
Not math, with a big laugh right there.
Yeah, I know. The person who created math, I mean, come on. What are you doing? We don't even need you anymore.
I guess history.
History
for me, yeah.
Any part in particular?
Just, no, not really. I mean, just in general. I mean, about the evolution of history in the world. From Romans and...
The history of ramen.
Oh, amazing history.
That's important.
It was good then, it's good now.
It's always
End of history.
From Romans and the Civil War and all the stuff.
What's one thing you wish you would have learned?
All the stuff.
Civil War, and that's when I stopped paying attention.
Yeah.
What's one thing you wish you would have learned in school?
Business, finance,
yes.
And business. I think I will be much better off if I had learned some of that.
Well, he made fun of math earlier, and math is, I think, technically as close as you get to learning about finance and business.
Now, here's how you apply it to make money is the next step,
No. The math they teach now, like my daughter brought home her homework, and there was like A equals X. Dude, it's not the
A
regular
equals
math.
X.
Dude, it is weird ass math.
It's the world's easiest problem.
I'm telling you.
If A equals X, then X is A.
I don't know, dude. It was bananas.
The businessmen know this. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's a lot of people saying, and Jake's research showed that most people said the one thing they wish they learned in school that they never were taught were just basic finances.
I just don't understand why we don't teach regular life things like that. Like, I know back in the day it was like home ec and stuff like that, and it was all sexist and weird, but I understand bringing some of that back, where let's just teach people how to cook ramen or open a bank account.
You need to learn how to cook ramen. You can't really mess that up.
Yeah, but there are certain things that you have to...
Or simple investing.
Yeah,
right.
It's going to make you a millionaire when you're 60.
Yeah, or here's how to fill out a 1040 and do your taxes. Nobody knew that.
But I would have some teachers that would go rogue and say that stuff, and they would say something like, you could either have a gumball today or, and as soon as they go or, and their goal was to say, like, put that away, and in 50 years, you would have a gumball machine. I was like, I'll take the gumball today.
Yeah.
And so that's the problem. You don't think about it. And you're like, yeah, did you say gumball today, sir?
But maybe later, like in high school or something.
That's when I fell for the gumball thing in high school.
All week, get your back to school shopping down at K-Rock with 4 packs of tickets to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Because nothing gets you ready for another year of education quite like screaming upside down at 70 miles an hour. And who needs a hall pass when winning instantly qualifies you for a shot at a pair of 2027 Gold Passes? Unlimited visits, select free parking, exclusive perks, access to Hurricane Harbor, Los Angeles, Knott's Berry Farm, and more. That's practically a degree in aerodynamics. Attend orientation every hour from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for your chance to win. K-Rock and Six Flags Magic Mountain, the only back-to-school shopping that does loops. Keep it on K-Rock to win. Courtesy of Six Flags Magic Mountain. Not a winner? You can still get the most thrilling deals on tickets and passes when you visit sixflags.com today.
K-Rock, we are Klein and Ally's show. If you are having tip fatigue because everywhere you go you are being asked to tip, it is frustrating. And now there is something that we believe is the evolution of the tip fatigue, and some would argue it is downright dirty. If it is real, I don't know. We have audio that proves that this is actually happening, but
this is happening at one place.
Maniacal.
And
I don't think this is legal, by the way.
I don't think so either. But everyone's going rogue and doing their own thing, because if you go to a place like a Shake Shack, especially where you just order at a screen and you're not really being served by anybody, right? A lot of people wouldn't tip. And there was a rumor going around that this couple decided to test out that if you do not tip, the prices for all of your items go up on their own. So they kind of make you tip.
Nice. My wife says that if you don't tip at Shake Shack, they make it more expensive per item, so we're about to find out.
We got cookies and cream.
So they're adding some shakes.
We got vanilla with... Okay.
They go to the final screen.
Right here. No.
Uh-oh, there's been a pricing update on one of more of your card items.
So they decided to say no tip, and then it said there's been a price update on some of your items. They went back to their screen.
Please review.
Everything
just went up 50 cents.
Wow.
Every item went up by 50 cents.
So every item that they had, all 3 shakes, went up by 50 cents each. So they paid $1.50 more because they chose not to tip.
Now, legal question, how is that possible? But a lot of places now are doing this fluctuating price thing, right? And that depends.
And most people don't notice.
Well, yeah, like we talked about this in stores sometimes, where items in real time.
The price is the price, though.
The price used to be the price. Now
it's dynamic pricing. Well, they were noticing that at different Target locations or just different department stores in general, based on location, based on you and how you're searching on your phone and how much money you spend, it's collecting all that data, and it's deciding, okay, we'll show this price to you, but then a different price to another person.
Some grocery stores now, I think they're playing with this concept of if you do self-checkout, instead of going, they will they'll knock your bill 10% down. If you choose to...
Then you get to tip yourself.
Check out yourself. Well, that's the question, right? Because if this is happening, because I have been to restaurants lately where they will actually say there is no tipping because we've added a percentage fee to go to the workers.
Great, fine.
To give them a good quality of life, and so we can get them health benefits, etc. As a result, not tipping is optional. They just get rid of it. There's no option to leave a tip anymore because we've added 10% to your bill.
There's no option either.
Some places there's no option. They go no tipping. We've included the fee into the food so that
what if the server was awesome and you want an extra tip?
Right, could you throw them some cash? You couldn't do it on your credit card. You could maybe slip them something.
What if they were awful and you want to take it away?
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you take away your health insurance.
But then on delivery apps too, like on Grubhub or whatever, there's a lot of stuff that's already included. Even if you tip, there's already something built in for the drivers, for the driver benefits. And I get confused about how much I'm supposed to tip on that.
Well, because they claim that a lot of the deliveries will say the tip will go 100% to the driver, whereas all the other things that were, quote, delivery fees, et cetera, the drivers are getting a small piece of, if anything.
But is the driver benefit, is that supposed to be part of my tip? Or am I supposed to tip 20% on top of the driver benefits that I'm paying for? You know what I mean? Like all that stuff that's for health insurance and for the quality of life for the person, is that supposed to be built into my 20%, or am I tipping 20% on top of that? Because I thought that was supposed to be in place of the tipping.
Who knows anymore? But that's why.
I don't know. Now we're being charged more for not tipping. We might as well tip them instead of pay more.
But, think of all the people that went through that whole process and hit, skip tip and didn't even realize that the price just went up. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot because it's 50 cents per shake. But if they were going to tip $1 or $1.50 on the shake, They chose to not do that, and they go, we'll just take it from you another way by
Right,
raising
exactly.
the prices.
We're going to get the money, and then you're like, should I give it to Shake Shack or should I give it to the staff?
So
714 said they just went to a place and a restaurant had a gratuity tax on the bill. So there wasn't even just a tax on the food. There was also a separate tax on the gratuity.
And where does that go to? Because I thought gratuities are not...
taxable.
They're taxable if you declare them, but I thought
Which when I was a server, I did not declare
of course, you
any
don't
of
do
it.
not declare. That's why Allie's doing
I
with
declare this money is gone.
That's why Allie's been having a lot of fun with the IRS this year because of moves like that.
That caught up with me.
It sure did. She regrets all that.
Yep.
All right, well, in a moment, we'll give you the chance to battle Johnny's brain. It's back to school week for some people, but probably not for Johnny. If you'd like to call and play, Johnny Doesn't Know is next on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock, your Klein Alley Show. It's back to school week. Johnny's in here on a daily basis to remind you that you should probably stay in school, kids, because if not, you could be in here every day getting questions wrong. There's a new video up on our Instagram if you haven't checked it out yet. It was Johnny struggling. What was it?
It was Moby Dick.
Oh, Moby Dick.
Yeah.
He got very confused about Moby Dick and Pinocchio. And anyway, that video's up
Which
for
is
you.
weird because he likes the dick.
No one loves the dick more than Gay Leno. But he had a hard time with it, and I get it. He had dick on the brain for most of the weekend. But that video's up for you to see what we're talking about. It's on Klein Alley Show Instagram. Let's get into it now. We have one question. It is back to school themed. And it's time for Johnny Doesn't Know, and only one person has the opportunity to play. And you don't need to know the answer. You just need to guess if Johnny will know the answer. So here we go.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
Say hi to George in Long Beach. Hi, George. Welcome to K-Rock.
Hey, sweet dibbits.
Sweet dibbits to you, good sir. Johnny's going to answer a question, or at least attempt to answer it. All you have to do is predict will he know or not know. And the question, because we are talking about back to school, Johnny, is give me a synonym for teacher. Will Johnny know that, yes or no, George?
First off, he's got to know what a synonym is, and I'm going to say no.
All right. Will Johnny know a synonym for teacher? George says you will not know. George has a chance to win himself some limited edition Klein Alley Show merch. Johnny, it is now your time to shine.
Mm-hmm. So I remember synonym and antonym because I had a friend named Anthony in like kindergarten when they taught us, and they would always say Anthony means opposite. So the teacher would tell me that, and I was like, oh, great.
They said Anthony means opposite?
Antonym. But like my friend's name was Anthony, and they're like, Johnny, to help you remember.
Was this the birth of Gay Leno?
Anthony.
All I could remember was my friend Anthony, man.
He was the homie, dude. He was the homie.
Did you say me or Mo?
Right, once again, the question is, give us a synonym for teacher, and you've given us a story about Anthony now.
Shout out Anthony, man. I miss that guy.
Right.
I think he's in
jail.
Yeah.
He's in jail?
No, he had terrible, like a bad family background, and he had a tough upbringing, and then I lost touch with him like after 9th grade, and I don't know what he's doing now.
Well, shout out Anthony.
Hope he's still alive.
Yeah.
So is that your answer?
Sorry, actually, what was the question again?
What the hell just happened there? George said you wouldn't know.
Yes.
Give us
the synonym for teacher.
Synonym for teacher.
Synonym.
What gay friend reminds you of synonym?
I don't have many gay friends now. I only have like 2. I got to expand my Rolodex, actually.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take you off track again.
Yes,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Man.
Last chance, John.
Okay.
Your time is running out.
A synonym for teacher is mentor. Synonym means the same, but kind of like adjacent to. Antonym means complete opposite.
George, I will accept Johnny's answer, as far-fetched as it was and how long it took us to get there. I would have accepted tutor, educator. Well, give me a
mentor.
Give me an antonym for Johnny right now.
Who's straight that we could think of? Let's go.
All right, that's correct.
Yeah.
We give you one more, and then we get out of here with takeaways. If you got them for us, send them to us now on the text line, 800-520-1067. That is the first thing we do after Bad Omens on K-Rock.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock.
All right, right, that'll do it for us. Don't worry, Sluggo's going to be in here in a moment. And remember, every hour, starting again in about 15 minutes, you get 4 tickets to go to Six Flags, and everyone who wins will qualify for that 2027 Gold Pass to prove to the world you're better than them as you enjoy your free parking and unlimited visits for all of 2027. Takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
Let's see. 818 My Takeaway is Omar can improve any party with drugs.
Yep.
650 My Takeaway is double confirming means asking for the first time.
Yeah, that was wild.
626, shout out Anthony. 818 My Takeaway is if a child misbehaves, just punch him in the junk. And 562 My Takeaway is Johnny hates Colombia. And let's see, 310 My Takeaway is once the show's over, it's time to talk about Roy from Whittier.
That's right. We got to get back to that
Be
Roy.
Real.
The Be Real story from Roy. Man, we talk about that every day around this time.
So
Remember
good.
that?
Vanessa, what is your takeaway? And by the way, too, in a serious note, Vanessa's had a lot on her mind during the show today because of this earthquake in Colombia. She's got a lot of family there. She's been checking in with them, and I know that you've been thinking about that a lot. So thank you, Vanessa, for sticking it out here. I know that that's been on your mind heavily, and
which is weird because, she's so cold-hearted.
I know. It's the part
so it really is
It was
weird.
a big earthquake, a 7.5.
Well, we understand that,
understand.
but you always say death happens,
Right,
blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
move on with your life.
Anytime one of us has lost a pet or a fish or a relative, you go, is what is, moving on.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
The things die. They come and they die. I mean, whatever the message is, whatever you said to me after my dog died, it didn't really warm the cockles of my heart. I'll put it that way.
We don't have to talk about this.
No.
You brought it up.
That's right. But are you doing better now, or are you still freaked out? You've talked to most of your relatives?
Actually, my friend's telling me about all of her family members, and there's a lot going on. I just feel like this is stressful. Like so many earthquakes, Venezuela, Colombia. It's just going to keep going
We're next,
up.
baby.
And every country's going to have a huge-ass earthquake, and it's going to suck.
It's the end of days, baby.
Yep.
Just having a sip of my Don Francisco.
Oh, that's good. Is it good stuff?
That was a great fake sip you took.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's prompt fit.
Mine's really good at acting.
Takeaway from today's show, Vanessa? You have a takeaway?
LA Magazine choo-choo us for the best of LA with the puppets.
They should choose us. That's a good takeaway. Johnny, takeaway?
Yeah, hide your penis. Summerween is coming.
Summerween is here. Jake, takeaway?
Yeah, you always have to measure a hamburger.
Yeah, Allie's boobs are 1.5 hamburgers. We found that out on Friday.
I think it was 5 hamburgers.
5
wasn't it?
hamburgers. You got to look at the video. It's up on our Instagram if you want to see Allie going all topless in the tent of consent here in the K-Rock studios. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is Klein likes his In-N-Out burgers with extra spit.
Apparently. They would never do that to me. I'm such a loyalist. Omar, takeaway?
F Colombia.
Oh, that's Johnny's words, not ours. Johnny's words.
Actually, Klein said it too. If you want to pull that clip.
I did not. I said it to quote what Johnny
please
said. I don't
pull
feel
that. Yeah.
Thoughts with you, Colombia. I love you, Colombia. Pull that clip. Pull that clip.
Boring.
Here is. Don't delete it.
Delete it.
Here's
Delete
your
that clip.
Takeaway from today's show. That's all we got for you. Here's your jingle by.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Ally, it's just okay.
Oh.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
One show, 0 sexual tension.
Bye.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock.